I see Bluey,
like,
and that's like,
yo, what
is this Bluey thing? What is this Bluey thing?
I put it on for my dog. Because you're talking about that little blue dog, right? On YouTube.
I mean,
that apparently some girls want to bang.
what?
You want to bang Bluey's dad?
Well, Kayla, you should. You're a monster.
What?
I am also, wait, hold on. I am also
show.
a monster and I do not want to bang Bluey's dad. I
was
just
gonna
want to
say,
make
that's
that very clear.
He's like wholesome. He's a wholesome
Yes,
dog.
that's why I was confused. And
You're
isn't
the
it a
B-Star
kid show?
So.
Why does that matter?
Hey,
I love
don't come at me. Don't do that, bro. What's good, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of the Moon Piece Podcast. We have a special guest with us today, fashionista, entrepreneur, creator, cosplayer, Sachi, ChibiTh0t.
Hello. What's
Welcome.
up, everybody?
Welcome to the show.
Woo,
Happy to have you.
I'm happy to be here. Hi.
Also have my co-host, Daniel-san.
Spit on that thing.
Not, bro. You know, if I wasn't doing the intro, it would have been me. So
I know I would have, bro. That's why when you were announced to do the intro, I'm like, yes, thank God.
Back it off.
Kids.
And we have Kimmy.
Hey.
So the only sane one here. So sorry for the chaos
Allegedly.
that you have to deal with. Yes, allegedly.
I'm at home already.
Allegedly. So let's just get into it. What are we watching? What's going on, guys? Danny, you want to start?
Yeah, I'll start. So House of Dragon season 2 started.
Ooh.
2 episodes have come out. 3rd episode comes out tomorrow. Has anybody else watched it?
I
haven't
watched
seen it
episode
at
2,
all.
yes.
Yep.
Okay, you haven't
I haven't started that part at all.
She hasn't even started House of Dragon.
No.
Oh.
House of
So it's fair
Dragon.
game for us.
Okay.
Yeah.
No?
Yeah.
I'll eventually watch, but you can talk about it.
I think so far the first 2 episodes have been great.
I didn't love episode 1.
Why?
I don't know. It seemed just like a lot of talking because I still don't give a fuck about all these characters.
It's a lot of characters and it's moving just a little slow, but like I get it because like Game of Thrones, like it is a slow burn. There's a build up, obviously, but like yeah, the first 2 episodes of this new season have kind of been just a little like I'm kind of just watching to watch.
Seeing
You know what I
Rhaenyra react to her son's
Yes, that was
dragon's wings.
She's the
found
only
on
character I care about though, and I feel like
Well, what
that's
about Daemon? You're not Team Daemon?
Oh yeah, I'm Team Black all
You
day.
see, and then I also have to go through the who's who thing in my head because there's so many characters.
Damon is Doctor Who.
Yeah, Matt Smith.
Matt Smith.
Oh,
okay.
The 11th Doctor.
Yeah, the crazy dude.
Oh, okay. Oh, yes. White hair, slick back.
Yeah,
yes.
crazy man.
Okay, yes.
He who cannot be trusted. I like episode 2 though. Kristen Cole. I hate this nigga.
Yo, that
This is the
man,
worst. He's the worst nigga ever,
devious.
son.
What he did to the twin guy, like, go kill your brother.
Oh yeah, that was crazy.
Also the dumbest plan ever.
Yeah.
Bro was
'cause,
like,
what?
hey, just go sneak in to a whole fortress by yourself. Just act like your twin brother. Nobody's gonna notice. You both there at the same time.
Yeah, that was dumb.
The one thing I'm like not looking forward to in the show is like I just don't want to see any dragons die. When the dragons
Right.
died in
It's
Game of
very
Thrones,
sad.
like it
Yeah,
hurts me to my
that was
core.
that was
It's
hard.
like the little scene when the dog and like
Oh, when he
yeah,
kicked the dog?
It was like that was the best boy in Westeros.
Oh
Like,
my
that's
God.
it.
Meanwhile, nobody cared about the baby getting
No
his
one.
head chopped
Yeah.
off. Everybody's like, the
No.
poor dog. Like,
Yeah.
bro, a baby literally just got beheaded.
Points are being
And nobody cared. I was like,
am.
the priorities.
You're very right. I didn't even think twice.
I forgot all about that baby.
Ooh,
I will say I felt bad for the mom, but she
Yes.
picked up her other baby, kept quiet,
She did,
and
yeah.
she fucked
Did what
off.
she had to
That poor
do.
girl,
Yep.
she could tell the future and nobody listened to her.
What? She could tell the future?
Yeah.
She's a
She had a
Raven?
dream that the what did she
Rats.
say? The rats were in the
That's not the first time she's done that. She did it last season too.
Really?
Nobody ever listened to her. They just think she's crazy.
Oh.
He's proving that no one ever listens to her right now.
Damn. No, you're right.
I watch YouTube videos. So
Okay.
that
That's-
helps.
I thought she just had like extreme social anxiety type shit. And didn't
Yeah.
really like
Definitely
the
a
people
mix.
With,
yeah,
sure,
definitely
sure,
a little bit of both.
Yeah.
Sure, but like wow, okay.
Wait,
I
is
guess I
she
gotta watch
married to
some stuff back.
Aegon?
Yeah.
And they're brother sister, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
See
okay.
that? Okay,
Yikes.
thank you. All right, because
I wasn't
was
sure.
very confused. For a very
Yeah.
long time.
And if I'm wrong, my bad.
No, I think you're right.
Yeah.
Yo, that one season of Aemon, like in the brothel, and he's like
Oh
cuddled
yeah,
up in
and
that
he's-
woman.
Yeah,
Yo, bro
getting
look
his little
malnourished.
mommy moment. Yeah,
He looked malnourished. I was like, bro needs to be fed.
He looks like Gollum from
Yeah.
Lord of the
Yeah,
Rings.
he's
Like,
giving
damn.
Gollum.
Somebody's
Damn.
Thea needs to come through and be like, yo, you gotta eat. You
Yeah,
gotta
this is rice and beans.
feed.
bro.
You need something, bro. You gotta load up.
What else are you watching?
The Boys season 4
Woo!
dropped.
I didn't
on
watch
Prime.
last night's episode.
Oh, okay. Well, neither did I. Episode
Okay.
5.
You watched it already?
Yes.
Oh, she on
Oh.
it. Damn. We was at the Mets game.
Yeah, we were at the Mets
fair
game.
point.
Yeah, no, all right. I'm not caught up either, but this season's slaps so
Yeah,
far. I like it a lot.
love this season.
Bro, Homelander is on it. I know the Boys not for you. It's too gruesome for you.
Yeah, a little too much.
Did
for
you
me.
try it ever?
I didn't see the whole thing, but I saw like a clip on, because someone tweeted, if superheroes were real, we would absolutely despise them. And someone put the clip of the guy running through the girl and like making her disappear. And like, I was
That's an
I was
understatement.
like
Yeah.
2:00 in the morning. I was looking, I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, honestly, and that's the first 5
Yeah, I was
minutes.
about to say,
Exactly.
quite
And I was
literally,
just
yeah.
repeating that in my head. I was like, homie is definitely traumatized. What did he do? Like, what do you do after that? Like, I'm like going through the motions of like what that character would have to go through. So I was like, I can't sit and do this
Oh,
every
shit.
time.
The excuse
Huey.
that he got away with it was that he was chasing bank robbers and that she
Deacon.
was in the middle of the street,
Which
even
is
though she
Yeah,
was
I
like
look
off
both
the
ways.
curb.
Yeah.
So like he got away with it scot free. But
That's crazy.
you're right. Homelander, that man is breaking down
He is.
mentally.
Yeah, he is at his like point, and he's ready to. I mean, I guess this is like his form of therapy in a very sick way. Like he's
Go back to the
yeah,
beginning.
he's going back to
Aw.
the beginning. He's reconciling, but he's just
The way he fucked with
needs-
those scientists. Yo, you remember
Like-
that time you caught me, doing what
Dude.
the
Bro,
boys do, and you laughed
Imagine
at
you
me?
just started last week. You like, bro, I don't even know these niggas
I
like
know,
that.
literally.
I just got here, bro.
I think I would have enough like balls to say that to him, because it's like, dude, bro, like I literally
Like, if I'm gonna
just
die
started,
anyway, I might as well,
I might
like,
as well
get my
try.
shit
Like,
off, bro.
I'm a fan of you. Obviously, I'm lying at this point. It's
Yeah.
Homelander,
Yeah.
but like, bro, like I don't even know these guys actually suck. You're right. You know what they did to me last week? Kind of like that, because like I'm not trying.
I'm an
Yeah.
intern.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Like,
Like,
just
the
go here.
Superman in the series essentially is batshit crazy.
I know Homeland. Yeah, I
he's
know
batshit
he crazy.
So he pulled up to like the lab that he was like tested on in and just started like trying
Getting
to
his get back.
he just got his get back on everybody that works in the
Remember
lab.
that time you put me in the no-no room? And
Remember that time you
that
watched me
time?
jerk off and you called me squirt?
Yeah.
I was like,
I
Damn.
did not think that was gonna go.
Yo,
Like,
made the
that
man who
squirt
made fun of him
story-
jerk off in front of everybody in the room, and he's like, "If you don't, what is it? Like, if you don't climax,
Yeah,
then I'm gonna
literally.
kill you." And so this man starts spinning on his hand, like,
Yeah,
gave himself the hot tour.
He's like, "Come on, you can do
Yo.
it. I believe in you." And then just
Stop.
I understand why you wouldn't get into it because I know you just don't like the gory, and it's gory. It's no
Yeah,
other way.
I don't
can't
think
do
There's
there's
no other
anything more gory on like regular streaming services.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like,
I have to be
it
looking
gets
up other
grossly
shit.
uncomfortable.
Yeah,
So,
I
like,
just can't do gore.
Yeah, no, I
so.
respect that. That was fair.
But yeah, it's good to see a show like that where you see like superheroes in the capitalistic society, which leads me into the next show I started watching thanks to Corey, Go-Go Loser Ranger.
Yeah, I started it.
You did?
Yeah, Corey showed it to me
Perfect.
last night.
That's a
I mean,
great
I
show.
basically told I was like, hey, we're gonna cut off Undead Unluck.
Yeah.
Didn't I say that in the last episode? Stop watching it.
No,
No,
it's
she's
good.
almost at the end. She got
I'm
4 episodes
almost-
left.
I literally have
She got
like
4
4
episodes
left.
So you
yeah.
saw the Billy betrayal, right?
Yeah,
So
but you
I-
spoiled.
Sorry for the spoiler.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she was really mad about that.
I
She
was
said
like-
last night, she was like, I really am kind of tight that day.
I was like-
Did you watch Undead Unluck?
The first like 3-4 episodes.
Okay.
I don't know. I kind of.
Yikes. Sorry.
What was the last thing I remember? Yeah, they
Probably
were in
the
that
Unchanged
abandoned
Girl.
building. Yeah, I don't.
See, if you
It's
watch
fine.
it
I feel like I
casually,
may read it better.
No.
if you watch it
That's not true.
casually, like I was watching it while doing cosplay.
Yeah,
So
me
like,
too.
if you,
That
I
just
call it a
kinda-
laundry show,
Mhm.
you know. So it's just fun in the meantime.
Mhm.
But you don't have to like full attention.
That's
like
how
it's
I
just,
was
it's
watching
more
it.
yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I wasn't like it wasn't like when like Tower God dropped or anything.
No,
Yeah.
no, it does get better. And it does get better, and it does go crazy. So like, I do enjoy it. I would have enjoyed not being spoiled because I was like, wow, I would have
Sorry.
never seen.
No.
I would have never seen this
Sorry.
coming.
Sorry.
But
R&R.
still was good.
But Go-Go Loser Ranger is really good. I'm really liking it so far. Fighter D, he's the man.
She's 4 episodes in.
I started in English.
Have you heard
Yeah,
of it?
yeah,
Sorry,
same.
have you heard of it?
There's
Okay.
only 4 episodes out in English, right?
Oh, I guess so. Yeah,
Yeah.
I watched the first 3.
I
We
think
wanna
I've
tell
heard
the
of it,
premise?
but I don't know
Yes.
any premise.
Go-Go
or- I didn't
Loser
read the
Ranger is
bio.
kind of like the boys except Power Rangers.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, and there's all like the minions, the henchmen for all the big bad villains. The big
Mhm.
bad villains are all dead. They died 12 years ago, so now the henchmen every Sunday have to
The
participate
putties.
in gladiator fights.
Oh, okay.
Except they can regenerate. They're
Uh-huh.
called dusters. They're like all these like mounds of dust that can
Mhm.
shapeshift into
And come
whatever,
back and-
into
mhm.
different villains every
Mhm.
single week. So for 12 years they've been doing that. pretty much losing and taking L's week after week after week.
For
while
TV.
the Power Rangers
like just
seem like the best friggin' heroes ever. And so now this one guy's like, nah, I'm over it. I need to get my get back. And
that's fair.
I'm tired of this, Grandpa.
That's too damn bad.
That sounds good.
It's good.
So
There's only one episode left.
Hulu.
It's on Hulu, which I was very surprised because I was like, wow, this is not going anywhere where I expected. Because you're like, the first episode, you're like, oh, this is cute, this and that. You watch the second one, you're like, oh, okay, this is getting pretty interesting. The third one, you're like, oh, it goes there. I was like,
I got it.
no spoilers,
It's like
but
The
like,
Boys, but
no, literally, I was like, it's giving The Boys right now.
It's gruesome.
It gets
violent.
Not gruesome. It's more in the sense it's The Boys of the sense of like trying to like take down
Okay,
the
okay,
society,
okay.
like because the Power Rangers in this world is the
The
Boys.
episode
No,
I just watched.
not that gruesome, but I mean, like it's like seinen-y or shonen-y. Is it
Definitely still shonen.
Shonen.
Still
Okay,
shonen.
okay.
It's nowhere near.
No, but the episode I just watched did get a little gruesome. So
Okay.
that's why I was
Niggas
like,
lose arms every day in anime.
Fair.
You know how many shonen niggas lost arms?
oh, well, not arms,
There's
but
no
like
blood.
you know,
There's no like.
Okay,
There
okay,
is
okay.
blood.
Yeah, now I was just trying to find the
there
tone.
is blood.
The tone.
What are you lying to her?
I mean, my level for I'm a
I mean, clearly,
girl.
I was gonna say
so
you
it's
watch The Boys, so
yeah.
you're fine.
We don't need to downplay anything for her.
But I was like, still.
Okay, no, I'm
It's a
gonna
good show.
watch it. I'm gonna watch
Kimmy's
it.
friend, she's like, no, it was blood.
What are you talking about?
It's
I'm
good.
gonna-
I watched a guy's head get blown off. I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah,
Alright.
this is a corrupt organization. The Power Rangers
Yes.
basically corrupt.
You're bringing me
so,
back in.
yeah.
All right, let's go.
Yes, the
It's
Power-
very cool.
Okay, cool,
It's very
And
unexpected
they're just trying
and
to take it down
yeah.
from the inside. And
Alright.
shit. So it's interesting.
I'll definitely.
Mushoku Tensei season 2. I'm
Ooh.
caught up.
I'm
when-
caught up as well.
You know what it is? You were watching it week to week. I binged it, so it was so much more enjoyable binging it for me with the slice of life aspect of
Yeah.
that.
But I'm not insane though.
No, not at
Okay.
all. If I was watching it week to week, I would have been miserable.
Okay.
Miserable. But we got right into the meat and potatoes. Bro, that episode with his parents, when he goes to rescue his parent.
Broke me, bro. The
broke
whole
me.
season I
in
thought was ass. I was like,
tears.
this shit is trash right now.
So
bro.
isn't this the show that like you
Yes,
have
yes,
erectile
it's-
dysfunction?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then what is
You
what
know
is the
about-
rest
You know about
of it?
Mushoku Tensei?
No.
Jobless reincarnation.
It's for the best.
That's
Okay,
how I'm
I've
like,
heard of
It's
that.
it's an isekai.
Okay.
But
and
it's a
he
good- it's
has
a-
erectile dysfunction.
Half of the season 2, he got his heart broken at the end of season 1.
By his
Ever
cousin.
Since then, by his cousin, yeah.
Oh, and some Sanji
Yikes.
typing. Got it.
And so he spends like the first half of the season trying to cure his erectile dysfunction. And he goes to school to help that.
Okay.
But hey, and the second half of season 2 was good.
Yeah. Like yes,
I don't
I'm not.
believe them at
like,
all.
I'm like
it's a yes, but like we've continuously told like,
Uh-huh.
hey, we don't know how to really recommend this to you.
Okay,
we
that's fair.
enjoy it,
Mhm.
but we also are self-aware. Like, what am I watching, bro?
Okay, that's
Yeah.
a lot of
Yeah.
that's
Like,
fair.
what
they
am I
always warn
watching,
me not
bro?
to watch it first.
Yeah,
I'm
like we're already in too deep, so we
Mhm.
just
It's like
Yeah.
we just gotta keep going.
We're here.
Reality TV is still going on. I was watching Love Island UK.
Watching
Which is
US.
Yo, I actually stopped watching UK because I hear USA is crazy.
It's getting so
So I'm on like episode.
The delivery, I'm like-
okay.
It's getting crazy.
I'm only on episode like 8, so like I'm still
Mhm.
catching up
On US?
on USA.
Oh yeah. I'm literally I watched episode 8 last night.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
wait, hold on. Are you at the point where they just had that recoupling?
With the 2 new girls.
Where Koi, the 2 new girls actually just came in when they're doing the lingerie
okay,
dance
yeah. So I'm
challenge.
a few episodes after that.
Okay, okay. I'm at the lingerie dance challenge
Oh.
one where they were blindfolded and handcuffed.
Oh, so you've seen nothing yet.
Yes, I
It
know.
gets ever since those 2 bombshells, as he always says. It gets crazy from there.
Okay.
Like
It sounds
everything
wild.
gets
From an
I love
outside
this, I love this
perspective.
for Danny because
Yes.
the two of us never
Yeah,
know
we
what's
never
going
was.
on.
Oh, it's
So
good.
Danny usually just tells us the info, and
Mhm.
we're like, "Word."
Yeah, no,
It
it's
was-
good. It's good. It's
Yeah.
He got me to watch Love Is Blind. Season
and
six.
I never thought I would be like a love show person, but like
Just
it's
messy.
the drama.
It's the
drama.
the messy.
And honestly, you know what it is with like, and I'm seeing it in USA too, but I saw it a lot in UK. What it is too is like so many of these people don't have any game. They
Oh,
don't
yeah.
know how to flirt.
Mm-mm.
Because wherever they come from, they're in Ohio fucking 9. But when
Mhm.
they're surrounded by
Yeah.
beautiful people, they
Yep.
expect to just, be
I mean, it's kind
sought
of like
after.
the one dude on there that's Odell
Beckham's
Jr.
brother?
Yeah, he's so
Wait,
Who?
Odell Beckham's brother
is
is
on
younger
Love
brother.
and he's the most like ooh, like he's so
I'm dead.
soft and like he's sweet, but like he's not like you would think like he's like a player, like an F boy kind of type. No, complete opposite.
Soft boy.
And it's hurting.
One clip with him where a girl's like talking to him, she's chatting him up, Serena,
yeah,
and she's like, "So what are some of your long-term goals?" And he's like, "Explain." And she's like,
"What do you mean?
Your goals long-term?"
Yeah, literally. Like, what are your goals for the long term? And I think he said something about he wanted to be in commercials for.
He wanted to be an actor.
A cereal commercial? He said something. There was
Something
one
so
specific commercial that he really wanted to be in. Look, that I call him my son. I'm rooting for him. Like I'm just when I see because he's like I just want to. He's just hot.
To be great.
So it's like you're hot. There's no reason. You just need a game. Like just
his braids.
We
at
love
the
a
beginning
pathetic
of the season,
man.
though, were crusty.
So I'm like, oh, yes.
His braids at the beginning of the season were crusty though.
Yeah, no.
And then that episode that I just watched, they just redid his braids. Thank the gods. He needed help.
Damn.
That's true.
Bro, it's reading him for filth. Jesus Christ.
Other than that,
This is potential.
Godzilla -1, I finally watched it.
Oh,
yeah, what'd you think?
I thought it was good. I think it was a
I
little overhyped.
I don't like the way you just did that.
Yeah.
I think you guys overhyped it a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. I thought it was good.
Have you seen other Godzilla movies?
Yes,
I like
I
other
still
Godzilla movies.
I still stand by the Godzilla 2000 that came out in like 2001 with Matthew Broderick that takes place in New York City. Have you watched it?
Yeah, I think so.
I still listen. That one's
I
actually
think that was the last one, and then there was one after that though, right?
No, the one with Bryan Cranston that came out in like 2013.
Oh, 11
Okay.
for Stranger Things.
11 from Stranger Things.
That
Well,
shit
she
was
was in
ass.
she was in the second
yeah,
one.
yeah.
Was she in the first? I don't think she was
No,
in the
she was
first
in the
one.
Maybe I
first
made that
one.
up.
No, the first one was with Wanda and Pietro.
What?
From Marvel. Damn.
It was in that?
Yeah, they were in the first Godzilla.
Nah.
Yeah,
What?
they play husband and wife.
Mm.
Yeah, and it was the same year, which was weird.
All right, that Godzilla came out in 2014.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Wanda
I
was in
saw
it.
that
Bryan
one.
Cranston.
Oh yeah, Elizabeth Olsen and freaking
But yeah,
Aaron
Aaron Taylor Johnson.
Aaron Taylor Johnson. That's why I said it's a Wanda and Pietro.
But
I
not,
couldn't remember their
Not
freaking
Millie
real
Bobby
names.
Brown. She wasn't in that.
No, she was. Oh yeah, she was in the second one.
Yeah, the 2014 one I think was a little bit better than the -1 one. I don't know. It was just
Yeah,
a little
me too.
too slow in
same.
some parts. I don't know.
Oh, it
But
was
I can
good.
see what you mean. Like it's like an anime.
I was basically watching an anime movie.
Yeah.
It was great. I enjoyed it.
When Homegirl pushed him out of the way.
The fact that she survived that,
Oh, that was
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, that was
shenanigans.
Yeah.
Shenanigans.
I'm happy she did though.
I watched Shorty get. Nah, she should have been clipped.
Oh.
Nah.
She should have been clipped,
Nah.
bro.
You don't know how she fell?
Oh my god.
Bro, she got blown to smithereens.
Blown, but not like blown up.
Unless Luffy goes fucking gum balloon
Right,
and saves her,
and
Bro,
there's
I
no
bounces
way.
back.
I hurt my
like-
ankle walking on a slope in the corner store. She
Skill
got sent
issue.
away with debris, and she
Yeah,
just
she was
was
fine.
Gucci.
Not only did
Well,
she
no,
get sent
she
away,
lost
but
an
there was
eye.
like everything came forward too.
Yeah.
That's
So she
true.
must have been blown away like a fucking ragdoll.
Bro, if you got blown away one Brooklyn block, you're
Yeah.
dead.
Well, mangled dead. It's a
You never know.
She's definitely
Maybe
mangled.
she fell on
Mangled,
somebody
yes.
else and he broke her fall.
It's
Yeah,
like get hit
maybe
by.
she
She
landed
got
on,
hit
like-
by a city bus. Essentially, you think you good?
You never know. I don't
That
know.
was the equivalent force,
Oh my
I think,
God.
of a city
A
bus.
city bus. That's
Either
wild.
way.
So
If
That's
the
pretty wild.
B-52 came right now and cracked you,
you
I don't think you.
fair.
No,
Points
I
are being made. Points are
Nah,
being made.
bro.
What about you, Corey? What are you watching?
I forgot.
You forgot?
So I'm finally actually all through seasons 1 through 7 of The Office.
Ooh.
Now
Oh
I can
wow!
just-
Welcome.
There's only 7 seasons? I thought it
No,
was
there's like 9.
Yeah.
But like I remember I told you I did like I started from season 4
And
and then got to halfway through 7, stopped, went to go watch 1 and 3.
You're hilarious, bro.
Because
Yeah.
it is what it is.
Do you still not like it?
I still don't like it, but I'm just watching it
Wow.
for
I
research
don't-
purposes.
I don't understand.
She's so surprised.
You what?
Yo, he don't like
Really?
Steve Carell's character. He doesn't like
I hate
Michael
that.
Scott.
I personally don't like The Office. It's not my humor.
What do you guys like? It's Always Sunny.
No.
I've never watched
I
Always
never
Sunny,
seen
but I do
that,
like
yeah.
Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Okay.
Wait, do you know that episode of The Office
Huh.
where Jim, Pam go to Michael's house when he's dating that one woman and they all have a dinner party there?
the boss lady?
The boss, yeah, the
Jan?
blonde one. With Jan, with
Yeah.
Jan. You didn't like that episode?
I'm not saying there aren't good episodes.
Okay.
Okay, here's the thing.
Mhm.
There are good episodes and there are funny moments.
Mm-hmm.
But because I've sat through all this, most of the time I'm sighing and I'm frustrated
yeah.
and I'm uncomfortable. And the laughing moments, the laughing moments are so far and few between that I cannot just sit here and be like,
Okay.
I like this show.
Okay.
And then also I think because I like worked in so many offices, seeing like a lot of that and like having experienced some of that stuff. Like, bro, the fact that they made Homie in season 2 or 3 when they merged offices,
Mhm.
and they finally had a second black guy in the office, and the shit they did, the prison mic joke. To get and they made him quit.
Oh my god!
See, I'm in the trenches, bro.
Throwback.
So I'm seeing it through my current lens. I'm seeing here like, damn, y'all niggas found this funny, huh? They made the only other black person in the office quit by making fun of him being a fucking felon or for tax stuff.
That's crazy.
Not even like a real like felony, and they made him quit. I was like, this y'all king.
This y'all king.
Look.
This y'all
Michael
king?
Scott is no one's hero.
Yeah,
it's just.
I don't know, man. Y'all be acting like that's y'all fucking hero. Bro.
No, it's like
He's a
the way
terrible
people look
person.
at Cartman. I don't know. I'm a South Park fan, so it's like
Fair.
you're so terrible and ridiculous that it's like, and I wouldn't even say Michael Scott's terrible. He's ridiculous, but it's like it's very much so like, damn, like the character's written so well, it pisses me off. In my opinion,
He's like the ultimate terrible manager.
yeah, like literally, he's like
So-
a caricature of every just like brain dead manager who thinks that they're the best just because they're a manager.
My top 3 characters: Phyllis,
I don't
Okay.
understand.
Creed,
Phyllis is
Creed's the shit.
yeah, Creed is the shit. Creed's
and do I even have a third?
You still don't like Dwight? Dwight's not in your top 3?
Dwight's
not in my
fine.
top
Like Dwight doesn't really bother me.
Dwight's
But my
top.
3 like most hated: Michael, Jim,
Yeah.
and who's the short girl?
Oh,
Angela?
Angela. I love Angela.
Golly, bro. Like she's funny. Oscar's in my top 3 because Oscar's messy.
Yeah,
every
Oscar's
now and then when Oscar wants to get involved, he's messy. But other than that, 3 hated. Like I want Jim to get punched in the face so bad.
Yeah, fair. Yeah.
Like I
Jim
wanted it so
has
bad. It was so
his
close.
ups and downs. He has a lot of like, oh, Jim's cool, and why are you doing that, Jim? Please stop moments. Like a lot of
He's
them.
just
Yeah.
a traumatized bitch because
Yeah.
his brothers is
Traumatized
assholes.
bitch.
His
Oh.
brothers is pranksters and assholes. And when you finally see them in one of those episodes, you're like, oh, that's why he's
Everything
like that.
makes sense.
And I'm like,
yeah.
oh, but like you treat Dwight really don't be doing nothing to Jim, bro.
Yeah.
Why
Yeah.
Jim be fucking with him, son?
Because Dwight sometimes deserves to be fucked. like
It's
he's
true.
just,
Dwight
Like, that's
Dwight's
just
not a
bullying,
good
bro.
person. He's not a good person.
Dwight
It's
don't be
okay.
mine. And then when he fucked with Andy and Andy punched a hole in the wall, I was like, that hole should have been in Jim's
Yo,
face.
Andy
Because my nigga,
is
why would you put my
hilarious.
phone in the ceiling?
No, that's crazy.
Andy's
What?
hilarious.
Like, Jim should have got snuffed. Roy should have snuffed Jim.
No. Yeah.
So-
he should have.
So
100%.
yeah, that's my office journey.
Fair.
Now I just got to finish season 7, 8, and 9. Watch Bridgerton season 3.
Woo.
Can't get through it. I don't know.
It's
I
fine.
never watched it.
It's fine. It's
I
one of those
have
things
to.
that like
it's on
I'm
my
just,
list.
I'm just in too deep. You should take it off your list.
I
I
want to.
really
No, I've heard some
like
good things.
the side story they did.
The Queen Charlotte.
Yeah,
one.
that
I
was-
didn't watch that.
Okay, that was like S tier peak. I was like, oh, okay, cool. Let me go back and actually watch Bridgerton. And then I tried, and then I was like, okay, cool. So I'm just gonna stick with this Queen Charlotte thing,
Yeah.
hold it close to my heart, and appreciate that.
Just
I enjoyed this, and that was because
It's one of those things that like because I'm already in too deep. I watch seasons 1 and 2.
I feel that.
It's not a thing I pay attention to. It's definitely like a passive watch
Yeah.
for me. Like I'm doing other shit
Laundry
Wow.
show.
while that's
Yeah.
on. You always say the laundry show
Dynasty.
throws me off because like I can't imagine watching TV while doing laundry because I'm like very like
Oh wow.
I put my clothes away right away.
Yeah.
Like
Oh,
there's-
Yeah. So you
Same.
fold
There's-
and you watch.
You don't even listen to a podcast?
I can listen to a podcast with a TV, nah.
Okay.
But like I'll have something in my headphones. But
Alright.
Okay.
podcast show maybe. I don't know. That makes sense.
Podcast show.
Whatever. Bridgerton season 3. It's
Mhm.
fine. It's one of those things that just clean my palette of like all the other shit I be watching.
Mhm.
Like let me watch something a little bit different for the vibe.
Yeah,
It's valid.
less dark.
What else? Kaiju number 8 is done. I watched that this morning.
Oh, I didn't
gotta
watch the new
watch that.
episode, but
Did you watch Kaiju number 8?
Mm-mm.
Not
I
yet.
want to.
Not
I-
yet.
They've
Yeah,
been
I
telling
want
me
to
it's
too. It's
good.
been high on my list.
But now that it's all done, we can just binge
Exactly,
it. So
now I
it
don't
works
have to
out.
wait.
Definitely going to be a good
Watch.
binging
Yeah.
Yeah.
show. A lot of people are already saying it's going to be anime of the year.
I've been hearing
That's
a lot of good
wicked.
things about this season.
It's fucking great.
Yeah, I've been hearing
But,
a
like,
lot of
I-
good things.
It's only I'm saying like it's only June. It's July at this point. You know
Of the
what?
year.
We'll
We're
see.
halfway through. We'll see.
I still think anime of the year is going to be going to Dan in October. I'm
Yeah.
calling it right now.
Mhm.
Telling
Yeah,
you.
because I don't know anything about Dan now, but you read it, right?
I did not read it, but it's every time I tell people that I'm a like Goodnight Poon Poon Berserk type of, they're like, "Oh, have you read Dan?" And I'm like, "No, I haven't read it yet." And like that tells me all I need to know. So I'm like, okay, bet. Like
Yeah.
this is gonna
Like,
be
you know you're gonna
tragically
like it.
horrible, and I'm gonna love it.
Creepy
Like,
Nuts,
just
the guys
sad
behind the
and-
opening
yeah,
of
they're doing the
Mashal,
opening.
Oh, they
I'm
did that
so
one too?
excited.
they're doing Dan.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And
Which
the
also tells me
first
a
3
lot.
episodes of Dan are going to appear in cinemas.
Mhm.
Oh.
month before.
Cinema.
A month before it's released on streaming.
Nice.
So
That's pretty
the
cool.
hype behind it is great. But Kaiju number 8
Yeah.
also
Yeah,
killed
Kaiju
it.
number 8, solid ending. Like it was a good wrap up. to the seasons to prepare what's to come.
Yeah. Are you gonna read it?
It's like I'm itching, but I do like to just keep some shows in the anime only
That's
tuck.
fine.
So
Valid.
like
Sure, yeah.
this might fall in the anime only tuck.
I think it's better as an anime for sure.
Yeah, because
The
I
manga's
really
good.
Kaiju?
Yeah.
Really?
yeah, like
Oh.
I like having that. Like even though it annoyed me all season, the outro, like we'll play.
I'm dead.
Like
Nobody loves you the way I do.
Like who was it? One Republic or whatever. Like
What?
yeah,
Like,
bro. Like we be watching some OD hype shit, and it's like rah, nobody love me the way I do. I'm like
In typical anime clothes.
Oh,
I was gonna say,
like,
that's like
the
pure.
biggest trope ever. Like sometimes, like some of the tropes don't be hitting. Like when they
Mhm.
do on TikTok, like not every anime is like that. Some of them be somber.
Season 1 of JJK, or it just you
Oh,
see
yeah.
people die and then lost in paradise.
Shopping
So
and
Kaiju
shit.
number 8, that's hitting, and then other than that, Recheck Ranger, just like you guys. So,
Mhm.
what are you watching? What's going on with you?
It's so funny.
Or
I'm
reading
like,
as well.
I'm like going through like, what am I? Well, I'm reading Chainsaw Man Part 2 still for whatever reason.
How was that going?
I'm just in too deep.
Valid.
I don't read it, so I've
Same.
only seen the season 1 anime.
Yeah,
Really?
me too.
Nobody?
No, I read it.
You read it?
Yeah.
He reads it. We don't.
I'm caught up. They're eating sushi right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so how do you?
This takes place 2 chapters after the
You guys
infamous hand
feel
job.
free to go
Yeah.
for it because I'm not gonna remember
So-
anything you say.
Honestly, bro, like
it's
I don't know
just,
what to say.
We're not gonna read.
Exactly. So it's kind of just things happening. There is a plot. It's there,
yeah,
but
there's a prophecy going on.
Yeah.
A prophecy?
I can't tell if y'all are trying not to spoil us or
No.
really just
no,
talking
I can't. I couldn't
Bro.
even spoil it for you
The
because
pro-
it's like
the
I didn't.
The plot was lost like 20 chapters.
The
Okay.
plot, so part 2 was like there was a direction happening until maybe like December of like September of last year. Like the direction just I don't know. Like I don't even know what's going on anymore.
All
like,
I saw was homie got a hand job.
Yeah.
That's all I saw
And,
everywhere
like,
on Twitter.
I
it
thought
just
he
seems
was-
like slice of life, but like weird. Let me make Denji suffer anthropology series. Like that's what it's
What?
giving right now.
I thought he was
Like,
gonna get that post nut clarity and like
Mhm.
finally be able to take a step forward, but this man is lost.
Yeah, no, he got post nut
Down
clarity
bad.
and then like
Yeah.
started questioning quite literally everything that just happened because he doesn't understand his emotions and like he doesn't have anyone there to teach him or help him
Nope.
understand
Yeah.
those emotions. So
Damn.
he's literally just a boy. Like
Just a boy.
just
a boy.
the epitome of just a little guy, and he just his life.
I feel
more
like
wild.
binging the manga is probably a much better experience
Oh, yeah.
with how it is right now, but we're reading it bi-weekly.
Yeah.
So it's hard. So when a chapter finally comes out, like this last chapter was
It's
just
like
them
9
going to a
pages
sushi
or
restaurant.
something. Yeah, and it's like one conversation per chapter, pretty much. And then the
Yikes.
conversation is usually just like boy thoughts, and
Yeah.
then like I don't know, like Asa does something, or like someone gets kicked in the balls or something like that, and then like it's
Night and day from
This is so
the
yeah,
first series.
it's
Yeah.
just it's like a
It
completely
sounds
different
down. I'm
series.
sitting here like y'all are not.
Selling it.
I was like, if y'all was trying to sell this shit.
I would not recommend it. I don't think part 2 is for everyone. It kind of just feels like a comic strip, kind of like those like little newspaper. Like it just feels like what's going on?
The
And who's
Peanuts.
ruining Denji's life today? Like
Damn.
even though it's the same people that he's been around since the beginning of part 2.
So is it like a time skip happens and then that's
There
what's happening?
was a
Like
time
a-
skip.
I don't even know, like 8 months.
Yeah,
10
because she
Oh, that's not
she
a time.
grew
Okay, so
up.
now
That's
you-
a breather.
Yeah, because Nayuta would be the
Girl, I
the
don't even
time
know
skip.
the time skip.
Yeah,
I-
because like,
Okay.
was she a baby? Was she ever a baby?
no,
I don't even
actually,
know
I don't
who
think
you're
she was
talking
ever a
about.
baby.
She just turned. She was just.
Well,
not-
we don't want to say who Nayuta is. 'cause
Yeah,
that's a
yeah,
spoiler.
We
yeah.
just nod and look.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what we do.
Smile and wave, boy.
Smile and wave.
Smile and wave.
But that's to tell you how hard it is to just explain. Like, it basically, if I was to like explain whatever the plot would be, it would be the Chainsaw Man Church. So there's a group of people right now who worship Chainsaw Man. They don't know it's Denji. We all know it's Denji. But their versus, it's like the Chainsaw Man Church versus the people opposing devils. But then it's like, I think, sort of, kind of, maybe.
The hard part is that like some people are turning into Chainsaw Man.
Exactly. So there's like
And-
multiple
What?
Chainsaw Mans.
They're like these zombie people with like half a chainsaw sticking out of their head. And
Yeah.
they're going around killing people.
And they
But I don't
haven't
know why.
explained who's doing that to them or like who's
Guys,
turning them into.
It's
And then
so
there's
confusing.
the safety
Okay.
Listen,
public
bro,
defense
y'all lost
people
me
are
a long
there.
time ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, like,
just like y'all said the
it's-
plot was lost, y'all lost me.
Yeah.
I was like, bro, I don't know what is they talking
Yeah,
about anymore.
it's so in
Y'all just
case-
saying words.
I'm just waiting for power.
It is just, that's what it's been. It's just been weird. So in case you were thinking of reading part 2, just know that you're just going to be along for the ride. If you
Good to know.
Yeah.
What else are you watching, reading, doing?
I'm watching Love Island US. I'm watching The Boys. I'm patiently waiting for Severance to come back without crying because it needs to come back. It's been too long.
Severance?
Yes,
What is that?
it's on Apple TV, and it is what I think the best written TV show in the past, 5 years.
Oh, wow.
I'm not even, I'll put it up that high. It's...
Sorry, the bear.
Yeah, I can't... Yeah, no, it's...
Short synopsis. What is it about?
So, kind of psychological thriller. You go to work and... Well, they give this away in the first episode, so it's not a spoiler. You go to work and your brain kind of shuts off. So while you're working, it's kind of like you're in work brain mode, and then you go up into the elevator, and then zoom, and you're back into... So your normal self doesn't remember what happened at work, and your work self, doesn't remember your normal self outside of work. And it was supposed to be for I guess productivity or whatever, but that is just dusting the surface. It is weird. It's like
I can only
Black
assume that
Mirror. Yeah, it's like a
Black
Mirror-y kind of just... Because there's secrets within the company that they work for. It's really cool though. It's like if Black Mirror produced a one series based on one.
How many seasons
concept.
is it?
One season.
Okay.
And it's been 2 years, and I think this was the biggest cliffhanger since, I don't know, maybe what was the last big Game of Thrones cliffhanger or something like that. They left us on a crazy cliffhanger.
How many episodes?
Maybe 9.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah, not more than 10, I don't think.
Nice.
Severance. All right, we'll check it
I'm
out.
trying to think, what else am I watching?
Are you reading the One Piece? Did you?
Yes, of course.
Did you read, are we okay? Are we allowed?
Not yet. Yeah, I know y'all have a whole section on that.
Fine. We'll come back. What are you watching, Kimmy?
I actually finally got to watch Pokemon Concierge.
Oh, nice.
You guys remember it came out a few months ago?
Yeah, on Netflix, right?
Why? Yeah, what is that face for?
Yo, you could be watching Kaiju number 8 solo leveling.
Oh my god!
There's so much.
I want to watch something cute.
Pokemon
solo leveling and Blue
It's
Earth.
4 episodes, guys. It's super cute. A lot of the episodes are literally 10 minutes. One is 20 minutes. Super freaking cute.
She didn't use no time, bro. Come
yeah,
on,
that's
son.
nothing. I was at a friend's house.
It's not even an hour. He's gonna be you could have been saving the world.
Ridiculous.
You could have been watching
Ridiculous. All 4 episodes is not even an hour. Highly recommend. It's all made in stop motion.
Yeah,
and everything made out of cute little felt and everything.
You don't like stop motion?
It's
all right.
I love stop motion. I loved Gumby as a kid and Wallace and Gromit.
All of those used to freak me out, but the way that they did it here, it was
plushy.
Yeah. And it's cute to see a black girl's hair made in that texture.
With that,
so cool.
yeah.
I loved it. So that was cute. Yes, Corey showed me the Go-Go Loser Ranger, which has been great, along with, surprisingly at the same time, Overwatch Season 11's theme is also Power Rangers. So they have their own Ranger series going on. I showed Corey the little mini clips that they made. They made mock-up versions of this episode.
I was about to say, did they give Genji another Power Ranger suit?
Yeah, they gave him another cool, better one.
See, Overwatch back in the Overwatch
the
days. Yeah.
Yeah.
OG.
The OG Origins. Yeah.
I will say, Overwatch 2 is pretty fun if you ever decide to pick it up.
I started it. I liked it, and then now the thing is everyone that I used to play with stopped. Obviously, they dropped the game, so it's I can't play with people. But now,
well, if you ever wanted to,
I hopefully will
play with me.
I finally have it on
Daniel
PC now too. Okay, cool.
I'm PC.
I'd be open to it.
Yeah, I have PC on P4.
She got a PC.
I'm
Master Race over here. Better than
not even. I'm a console girl for life. I'm a Sony girl for life. Who do you play in Overwatch?
My main 3. I'm so basic. Everyone's gonna hate me, but I do.
I'm so basic. Everybody's gonna hate me.
Sombra's my number 1, and then I love my Diva and Mercy. But that's what they're like. Oh, you're such a gamer girl. Of course you have that. I'm bitch. No. They're cute.
Exactly, they're cute, and you should play them.
And I can kick ass with them.
And you can kick ass.
Yeah,
yes, as you should.
Nice.
I agree. I just finished rewatching all of Breaking Bad. I was trying to remember what I was watching, and I couldn't remember because all I've been doing is rewatching Breaking Bad.
What is going on over there? What's that face? You don't like Breaking Bad?
Wait. Oh.
I watched the first season.
Oh,
okay. No, you can't. No.
You're not even why nah,
absolutely
you just
no.
takes
I've
my
never
route.
seen it.
That's what they say. But if you can't get me in the first season, why the fuck am I going to keep watching?
You sound like
I
One
hate
Piece
her.
people.
Oh.
Yup.
Oh.
That was you sound just like One
Damn, bro was stumped. He said,
Sorry.
Damn.
Because I was like, where have I heard that before? Every time I recommend One Piece to anybody.
Damn.
And
Damn.
it's way less episodes.
that was,
That's all I'm
that was a
saying.
good one because we could
Sorry.
never really get past that
Got him.
quick.
You got him.
Bro was stuck in his tracks. He was like, the fuck?
Ooh.
Who did this war here?
Yeah, Breaking Bad was written really well, man. Like rewatching it, like with a bit more sentience in my brain from all those years ago. Yeah, hell
Your
yeah,
third
that
eye's
shit.
open.
Yeah,
Third
literally,
eye's
I was
open.
like just
Yeah.
noticing so many things. I was like,
What didn't you like about season 1?
I just didn't like any of the characters.
I can understand. Season one was a little
if
slow.
I don't like any of the characters. Why am I just no one you can relate to, no one you want to root for. And also, I just don't like shows that revolve around drugs
Okay.
and dealing
Fair.
them, smuggling
Fair,
them.
fair, fair. 'Cause-
Snowfall, Breaking Bad,
Ooh.
Power. I don't.
Okay,
It's
fair,
all the
fair.
I
same thing.
understand. 'Cause I don't
understand.
like most of those shows
Me either.
Like,
Besides
I
Snowfall.
watched like 3 seasons of Power, and I was like,
Yeah, I can't. Do
I'm
it,
good.
Do you watch Snowfall though? Did you
Nah.
watch- Oh.
I use gangster stuff is not my shit.
just-
usually.
Okay,
I don't
fair,
watch
fair, fair.
Sopranos. I don't
Okay,
watch
fair.
like
Yeah,
any
I didn't
mobster
watch
stuff.
that.
Like
I will say Peaky
Yeah, me
Blinders
neither.
is different though.
My brother, that's my
tried to
brother's
get
favorite
into
show.
That,
I
like
just-
so many times. I probably watched that first season like 8 times because he's so hot.
That's a
But
lot.
also
Miss Shelby.
yes. Yeah, but I don't know. It got a little slow. I don't know.
Yeah.
Let me tell you what I am watching though. The Acolyte. I told you last time. Woo!
you actually still watching it?
Yes.
I'm hearing bad things.
I
No,
was gonna say,
no,
I'm hearing
bad things. All good things. It's
Okay.
this show has been nothing
I
but
hear the
good.
action's good.
Oh yeah, the action's great, but also they just dropped the biggest like, what's the word? We were kind of figuring out who the big bad is, and they finally dropped it.
Can you just tell me?
Yeah, it's like I've never.
I'm not gonna watch it.
Okay, well, it's kind of being spoiled everywhere because everyone's thirsting over the villain.
Well, by the time this comes out,
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But that's why I'm like, by the time this comes out, this is already gonna be
By the time
plenty
you tell
of
us,
time.
I'm already gonna look it up.
Can you just wait? Goddamn, Daniel, wait! Freaking out. Okay, so do you know anything about the Acolyte?
No, I mean Star Wars. Yes, Acolyte. No.
Okay, so literally the Acolyte is just a complete prequel to everything ever Star Wars
Okay,
has
yeah, I
come
didn't
out.
know where it was in the timeline.
Yes, so it's like the Jedi's prime time of
Okay.
like when they were actually good. No! Don't look it up.
I saw there's like a group of witches.
Yes, so it's back when like other people. It's really cool to see other people that can use the Force. That's not
Right.
a Sith or a Jedi, and so there's witches out there. So there's them, and it also comes with like a black female lead,
Oh,
which
yeah,
is
I
great.
think those witches
The
were
girl
really
from Hunger Games, Rue.
Yeah,
it's
she's
her
in
all
it.
grown up.
Don't
She's
the witches use the
so-
Force?
Yeah,
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So I heard that's why people were upset.
of course,
Because-
racist.
Yeah, well, they were saying that that only Jedi's and things were able to use the Force back then. I don't know because I don't know Star Wars lore enough to tell
that's
you
the
that,
problem
but
with Star Wars fans is that you can't do anything to the lore. They all like
they're gonna be, but that's just
think-
like Lord of the Rings.
It's
fans.
just like-
those
I've never
types of
seen
people.
Yeah.
Lord of the Rings,
Yeah.
so.
They're just ridiculous because it's just there was just no indication.
None of them? The original
Ever?
trilogy?
What?
The Hobbit?
Lord of the Rings? No, I've never seen
Twin
it.
Towers, Return of the King.
Bro, how much more you
I
got?
watched it only once, the whole thing.
I've never
through,
even
so that's
attempted.
it.
But why?
I'm not really into fantasy.
What?
Valid.
You love Freerin and adventure stuff. Like, that's the
Yeah.
same thing.
It's anime.
No, bro.
So you would watch the Lord of the Rings anime?
Yes.
I'm
I'm
dead.
not gonna lie to you.
Yeah, no, he
Yeah.
probably would. And it would probably slap too, honestly.
Right.
Like-
Bro, I just got to Harry Potter.
okay, fair.
Yeah,
What?
that's valid. He's
Sorry,
new to
we-
this.
So you were Hunger
No.
Gaming it. Was
I like-
that your
I
thing?
like Hunger
Okay,
Games.
See,
yeah,
that's
I see. I
different.
get
That's
your
different.
type. I get your tape. Okay.
That's different. But yeah, so this one is really cool. So it centers around these. It's not much of a spoiler, but these twin girls, and basically one's good, one's bad, and instead of like a Jedi has a Padawan and the villain has an acolyte. So that's why it's like, okay, you find out that one of them is trying to kill these Jedi. It's like, okay, why? And she's gonna like, I am gonna take you down for what you did to me, and everyone's like, whoa.
Well, what did he do?
What did they do? Yeah, so it's really cool. You're still trying to figure out what's happening, and the main thing is that the Acolyte, she doesn't know who her master is. He trains her from afar, and he has a mask on.
Okay.
So she's like, yeah, I don't know who this is. And so it's kind of, there's this guy that she does have help with, and he's kind of like think of like college TA weed guy energy, right?
Got it.
And he's
Completely
like,
locked in,
and
yep.
she's like, hey, I need a poison, like pull up. And he's like, hey, I got you, like here, like, are you sure you're gonna be able to do this, and that, like, and she's like, yeah, I got it, it's no big problem. So you find out, like, she's like, okay, I gotta finally go on this journey. I gotta kill the last guy. What are we gonna do? And then finally she finds out, you know, little things here on the way.
Cool.
And then we find out the villain was her weed guy.
Always the ones.
But he goes from like really chill, like the acting range is insane because he goes from like, oh yeah, like
it's not Manny
whatever.
from The Good Place, right? The Filipino dude?
Yes, it is him. That's why everyone's talking about the range. He goes from like, oh my god.
I was able to piece that together. I was like,
yes.
Yeah.
So like
he
the
did
him,
some crazy.
so like I've never
The
seen
dumb
it,
guy, right?
but yeah, the himbo from The Good Place, his range
Good
is
show.
crazy because he goes from that to like his mask when he comes out. Everyone's calling it Smilo Ren because
I'm
he has a
dead.
big fucking like.
I was for some reason when you brought up like the vibe, like I was like, because I know who's in the cast. I was
Yeah.
like, I definitely the Squid Game dude.
Okay.
So
No,
the main
no.
character I think of. I was like, okay, cool. That's
Yeah,
dope.
so he goes from that to like, there's a scene where he like goes and he like picks her up and like chokes her. I'm like, me next, please. Like, oh my god, like,
sis over here trying to get force choked.
bro, he like took off his thing. He's got like
Understand.
arms. Like, I didn't know, you know, Jedi got guns like that or sis, you know. But he came out like that. So the internet is simping right now. So everyone's like, yes, Acolyte, I'm picking it up. I recommend it, and it's a good story. It is a genuinely good story.
It's crazy because you are the only person I've heard say good things.
I
about
haven't
it.
heard anything negative on my end from
For
the
instance,
areas
that
I'm
poison
at.
thing. Why did she need the poison? Because she was killing that Jedi who had like the barrier thing, right?
So the thing is that she needs to kill them without a weapon. That's like
That's
the
like a
whole
test?
Yeah, it's a test.
But poison's a weapon. And
Is
also
she-
the guy just like took it.
Yeah.
He like lowered the
She talked him into
the
doing
barrier.
it. She talked him into. She was like, "You deserve to die, so you're gonna take this yourself." And you're like, "You're right." So
Oh no.
I don't
Just
know.
seems like bad writing.
No, I think it was done very well. So you haven't watched it, so you
You're
can't
right.
say.
You're right.
Have
Yeah,
y'all
man. If you
watched
can't get past season
like,
1, you're not allowed to say nothing, bro.
any recent
Fair.
movies that came out? Did you guys see it?
Oh, what's the last movie I watched? Shit, I can't think of anything. Yeah, because I don't be watching movies like that. I'm kind of scared of that commitment.
I'm trying to see
No, it's
Inside Out
good.
too, though.
I
might go
wanna
tonight.
see it.
I do want to see
Yeah,
it.
that'll be good.
Yeah. So are we allowed to talk about One Piece now?
Yes, you can talk about One Piece.
All right.
Yay.
Break week, guys. One Piece chapter 1119.
Oh wait, it's a break week.
Yep.
Oh
Yeah.
no, we're about to be in fairy hell.
Damn. So,
Oh no.
how you guys feeling? How you guys feeling about the chapter? You want to talk about the last 3 chapters?
Yeah,
Yes.
I mean, the last 3 chapters have been very impactful. What with Bonnie being kind of the main focus that everyone's been bitching about.
I have so many Bonnie cosplays to do now.
Bonnie.
So who's
exciting.
Bonnie? For someone who doesn't know anything One Piece.
So do you remember a couple weeks ago we were talking about how this one character was actually at one age, but they actually appear like a different age?
Yes,
It's that girl.
the big titty girl.
I don't want to say
I don't
that.
want to see. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
I was like, I don't want to say that now.
Okay.
But yeah, it's that character.
Okay.
So this girl.
Yes.
There was a huge uproar in the community, which like people
Yeah.
was upset because she has these abilities called the you ain't never gonna watch it, so it's
Yeah.
fine. Called the age fruit, but she can kind of like alter herself to look like different possible universes or of
Whatever she
herself
perceives
or
as
other
reality.
people. Yes, whatever her like what she can perceive is possible.
But we just found that out.
Okay.
Like
Yes.
just
Yeah.
meaning like
we just
the
thought it
last
was
6
an
months.
age fruit.
First, we thought she could just change her age.
Yeah,
but
like
we found out
super
there's more to her
spoiled, super
powers.
young,
Okay.
and
So-
change other people's ages as well.
Oh.
She had the ability, which caused a whole uproar in the community, where she envisioned herself being what Luffy is, which is his Gear 5 form.
Okay.
And then she took on his Gear 5 form.
But I don't get why people are upset. What are they upset about?
People
Because
were
people
upset.
hate women.
Exactly. So that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. What are they really
Yes.
upset about? Like what
People
are
were
your
upset
points?
from what people explained to me, like
Mhm.
watching YouTube videos and stuff, that, you know, Luffy had to train so hard to get to Gear 5, and then Bonnie it's hard in manga because it's literally 2 panels, a span of 2 panels.
Right.
She turns into
did.
Gear 5,
Yeah.
and people are like, she's 12 years old, she hasn't trained.
Yeah,
How could
I'm
she?
pretty sure in the
Yeah.
anime she's going to have constipation before she does it.
Yeah.
Yeah, or
Like,
some shit. Yeah, no, that
So-
makes sense. But also,
but,
like, her power kind of is already a hack. Like, it allows her to do
Yeah.
they've like that.
they've
So,
been
like,
they've been kind of been sowing the seeds for it to
Exactly,
happen
yeah.
since Luffy kind of when they first landed, Luffy kind of like randomly buffed himself up when they first landed, when they was all wet and stuff like that, and like she like asked, and then you saw multiple moments where she was changing and altering her body, so it's not, it wasn't insane. It's just I think people wanted I also knew it wasn't gonna be like a full on power up where she's gonna last in the form forever. Like, I knew it was gonna be a quick.
That's why I was happy in this chapter that like she threw the one punch and then she's out because she can't hold it. Yeah. At the end of the day, she doesn't have Conqueror's Haki. She doesn't have Future Sight.
She does have Armament Haki.
Yeah, Armament. So
and
what's the big
And Frankie Haki confirmed.
Well, we don't know if Frankie's Haki is confirmed.
He said you guys.
Yeah, he said you guys, but it could have been Sanji and Bonnie. We don't know if it's Frankie. Listen, if Frankie got Haki, I'm happy. I'm here for it.
That would be dope.
I'm just saying.
What the hell is a Haki?
Haki is like willpower. Manifested.
Okay.
What's it called in Naruto?
Nen, chakra.
Yeah.
It gives them the ability to hit people that can turn into like fire and smoke. Like they're usually intangible.
Okay.
So like Crocodile is a character who's made of sand.
Yeah, but if you got Haki, you can catch these hands.
Okay.
Yeah, but normally if you don't have Haki, it would just go through them. Or they can just kind of dodge you and things like that. And it's way more convoluted than that, but it's really hard if we kind of get into the weeds of it, because if you want to talk about the Force being confusing, Haki
mixed
basically
with Devil Fruits.
Haki is the Force.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that's a good way to put it.
That's the best way to explain it. The Haki is literally the Force for Star Wars.
Energy.
Just let it do whatever you want it to do.
What do you guys feel about the crew splitting up again? Because I am of the opinion, I would love it if the crew splits up. Let's say Usopp, Robin, and a couple of other people go to Elbaf, and then Luffy, I don't know, goes to Full Lead Island on a raid to save his grandpa with Frankie, Sanji, Bonnie and the Giants? That would be amazing.
Which island? Pirate Island?
Yeah, Full of Lead.
Oh, okay. That's the
I'm only used to hearing Hachinosu.
Hachinosu, okay.
You know I'm Japanese.
Well, so Yamato also, their pilgrimage is done. Do we think that we're going to have...
No, this just started. She just left the flower capital.
No, she said she ended it in Wano. In that last cover story, no?
I'm going to look it up.
Nah, she just got to Kibi. And it just said, like, Onicho Yamato getting hit by rocks by some kids.
Oh, I didn't see that. I saw her, like, leaving.
Yeah, she's going to have to go to every other part, like Curry and all the other
Yamato's the trans guy, right?
Yes.
Okay.
What was the cover photo?
Yes, it's this character.
I'm going to look it up right now.
This character right here.
Yeah.
Oni Child Yamato and the Holy Inari Shrine Pilgrimage. Yeah, getting stoned by kids. There's nothing about like it being edited.
Yeah, no, it's still going. Because she's going to have to go to, like, every part of Wano, most likely. So
then we never see Yamato. Okay, so next. So then are we going to see the 1,000 Grand Fleet pull up where? Elbaf? Like, where? Is there any other space for us to see them again realistically? You think we're going to go to Marijois?
I don't think the Straw Hats. I think that's the whole Revolutionary Army's bag.
No, I think everybody's going to end up there.
Really?
I think everybody's just going to end up in Marijois.
When?
Because what it seems like so far with the water level thing going on, it seems like a lot of that land mass, this is just a theory for me, a lot of that land mass is being conformed into creating the Grand Line, and it raises more, it gets bigger. And I just feel like the final thing is going to take place there, because the water level seems like it's trying to rise to at least the level of
cover the
top
red
of
line,
the red line,
or to
like so that they have an ocean without having to like go down. And everybody else, besides people who are on that rock, will have just a regular thing, no going up and down, no elevator. Just everybody else will drown besides everybody up there on top. So that's why I think it'll find like the final thing may take place there. I don't think the whole world's going to get flooded, but I do think everything will converge there somehow.
The reason why I think Luffy is going to go save his grandpa is because right now, what's Blackbeard going to do?
Right.
I don't know what he's ever going to do.
He's about to get the info about the two ancient weapons.
Right. Because
one being in Fishman Island and one being in Wano. So he's going to go after one of those two, which means he's still not going to be in Full Lead Island. Which means Luffy's going to have the chance to go in there, get his grandpa out, and get out. Which also leads me to ask, which ancient weapon would he want to go to first? Is he going to go after Pluton and Wano? And if he does, is he about to throw hands with Yamato?
Blackbeard, you're saying?
You think Yamato gets captured by Yamato? I mean, no. I don't know. Yamato gets captured by Blackbeard.
That would be so annoying. Oh my god! But
I don't see it not being impossible, because that could be how Yamato ends up maybe getting back to the, because Yamato don't know how to sail, so there's no other way that Yamato is meeting up with the Straw Hat. So the only
that's what I was asking. Like, when will we see that happen?
So I think a good way is maybe her getting captured by Blackbeard as well, like them having pudding as well, leads to a lot of incentive to being like some Nakama shit, and then like I feel like multiple things have to really start to make this count, because Luffy doesn't seem interested in Blackbeard in any sense.
No,
so
he
I feel like
doesn't.
just his grandpa going through something isn't enough because Luffy isn't.
But he
a
already
revenge
lost his.
seeker.
No, but he already lost his brother. Is he going to
Yes.
risk losing his
I
grandfather
can't
too?
see Luffy. I feel like while he does love his grandpa,
He
like,
might be like,
of
that's
course he
his
loves
bad,
grandpa.
bro. He was
Yeah,
doing his
like
job.
that's what I'm saying. Like I feel like I can see Luffy saying, "I trust him to handle his thing," especially this like kind of sometimes mature Luffy that we're
Yeah.
seeing now.
You know what it is? You guys remember in Water 7 when
Mhm.
Luffy and the boys pulled up to Frankie house and fucked their shit up?
Yes.
I want him to do that to Full Lit Island. I just want him to tear
Yeah,
that
like-
island to the ground.
Yeah,
Understood.
but his difference. That's
Mhm.
his crewmate.
Yeah,
Like there is some nuance. There's nuance. There's nuance with Garp.
especially with Garp. Like it's not even like it's like Sabo or like I can see him spinning the block for Sabo.
Yeah,
without
bro.
question.
Like even how Marineford went
Fifi,
down, like he might just be like, hey, like that was part of his job. I'm just saying, I don't be surprised if because when have you seen Luffy really be like a revenge-seeking character?
Well, it's not about revenge. It's
That
about
is revenge.
saving him going to save Garp.
Oh, it would be about
That's not revenge. That's
justice,
just
kind of.
That's what he did for Ace. He went to go save him.
Yeah, but that's
He wanted to go save Vivi. But then
Yeah.
the crew, Zoro, well, not the crew, Zoro had to be like, yo, bro, come on.
knock him out. You ain't never heard him talk fondly of Garp. You have never
That's
heard.
what I'm
Luffy,
saying. Like,
you ain't
yeah,
never heard
like,
Luffy talk fondly of Garp like that, bro.
Yeah, it would be cool
Not
to
once.
see, but I can't see him spinning the block for Garp, especially so deep into the story now. Like that's why I'm asking. Like, if they do split up and we see half go to Albath, you said where would the other half go?
Well, I think Full Lit Island is just
Full
a
Lit
possibility.
I don't
They
think.
could go,
I don't
like,
think you could put half of them. They going to get clipped. You said
What, going to
half of
Elba?
them.
I
To
don't
full-
want to see
to
them split up
Hachinosu?
right now.
Bro, if it's Sanji, Luffy, Frankie,
I think it's inevitable
the
though.
boys,
As a One Piece, yes,
Yeah, it's
definitely.
inevitable. It always happens.
They've been together
It creates
for a
a
minute.
good. It creates kind of maybe a good way for Bonnie to spend more time with just
Yeah,
that half
certain-
of the crew,
mhm,
along
that's
with
true.
Luffy, Sanji, Frankie. I don't know what's gonna happen with Lilith and all that. I think it's over for
Ooh,
what's her
yeah.
name, the flying Atlas.
yeah.
Clip.
It's a
Atlas is dead.
It's a wrap.
As soon as Atlas said I'm leaving the boat, I said,
Yeah.
"You silly little sheep girl."
No.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
red flags, the
Yeah.
death flags are there.
No. I thought the chapter was alright though. 119, I thought
Mm-hmm.
it was fine. The dude name being Emmett, the goal, the big.
Oh yeah.
I thought maybe.
Well,
like,
we don't know if that's his name.
So I was confused.
Mhm.
I thought when they were saying Emmett, I was like, is that the robot's name or is that Joy Boy's real name?
Oh,
Fair, yeah.
If Joy Boy has another name, I can't. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Like,
I think Joy Boy has another.
I think
don't
Joy Boy
that's a title.
because Joy Boy seems like a title.
So Joy Boy
Like
is the
Mugiwara,
title. So
right?
then Nika is the
Nika is the god. Like
The
Nika is an
god.
entity, right? They
Okay.
thought of Nika
okay.
and they manifested it into a
To
devil
Joy
fruit.
Boy.
But like Joy Boy may be a name just like the same way Luffy is called Straw Hat.
Okay.
Mm.
Okay. Yeah.
So that's
it could be
why-
like Joy
but
Boy something
once-
something.
Totally open to being wrong and
Mhm.
being stupid and being
No,
like the
but
robot name is Emmett. If that's the answer, that's the answer.
It would
right?
make sense though, because wouldn't it make sense for Joy Boy to be, if he like the real Joy Boy that was human form, to be like a D? So like it would make sense if he has a
Yeah.
longer name, I guess. That's
Joy
crazy.
D Boy.
Yeah, Joy D Boy is crazy.
You know what I thought was really interesting in this chapter when what's the guy's name? Mars, the big warthog guy,
Mhm.
was going to charge at the ship. He literally jumped off the island.
Yo, I was
Yeah.
like, bro, is big.
They're not playing. Like those 5 elders are actually.
Does that mean he
freaking
doesn't
scary,
have a devil
bro.
fruit? Because he clearly that was a
I see,
suicide
like,
mission.
No, it looked like he looked like he
Have
was
they
high
been
heels on
avoiding
his tippies.
water?
I think
No,
his foot.
bro.
No, I think
Piggy
his
trot?
foot. I think his foot was still on land a little bit. I think he was tipping over a little bit.
He was piggy.
But he's
trotting.
definitely so top heavy that he would have fallen
So
forward. There's
top
no
heavy.
way.
You don't know how light he is. He skipped leg day.
That's true too. Now I want to
Not
go back
skipping
and see,
leg
have
day.
they been avoiding water? Like, have we seen them being like, oh no, I can't?
I
Like,
don't seem
no.
like they really tripping. Plus, they be teleporting and shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're so scary.
All right, well, you're right about his hind legs still being on,
Yeah, I told
on the
you,
ground.
yeah, bro.
But still, he went to dive into the water, which means he's not
I
afraid
don't
of drowning.
think it's a devil fruit situation with them, because
Yeah,
then
could
it would
not
just
be.
have to be
So you
what
can't-
they all have mythical zones.
You can't swim if you have a devil fruit?
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
that's the curse.
Yeah.
That's the like trade off for the.
So you get the powers, but as soon as you hit the sea,
You
or
become,
like some, or the essence of the sea touches you,
Oh, wow.
because like there's items in the show
Yeah,
that like
like
people
salt
can
rock.
actually like
Yeah.
kind of harness the power of the sea in a way. Like
Wow.
somebody might have a baton that has like it's made of this thing called sea stone, so it's like salt water or whatever. I don't know whatever.
I'm
I don't know
assuming
the
it's
science.
like rocks made with
yeah,
seawater or
and
salt
then
water.
like you'll
yeah.
get weak because like that's the
It drains your
natural
energy.
Ah.
thing, is the occurrence. But
Okay.
there's a reason why we don't know yet, though. We'll see.
You know what I was trying to remember too? Fishmen with devil fruits. How does that work again?
They can't move. They can breathe.
They
Yeah.
can breathe, but
like
they can't.
Jack, when
Jack.
Jack.
Yeah, I was
Just
trying to
saying.
remember. Like it was
Just
so long
straight
ago.
saying.
Okay,
So-
cool.
Chilling on the bottom of the ocean.
And Bender
Wait,
Decken.
is he still? We haven't seen him since that was a Zoe.
Dude, Jack?
No,
Yeah.
he was
Jack
in
got
Wano.
washed up by fucking Inarashi.
Yeah.
Oh, that was in Wano.
Or
Wait,
Nakamushi.
did he die? Because
That's what I'm
we
saying. When
only
was the
saw
last time we
Jack.
seen him?
Nobody dies,
No,
bro.
we only saw
Nobody
Queen and
dies.
King get
Drake,
captured.
Ex-Drake is alive. Nobody dies, bro.
Yeah, X-Drake is alive. I read that shit. I was
man's
like, who is
traumatized.
that? When they like flash back to him being there.
Ex-Drake
with
is
them.
alive. Nobody dies, bro. It was alright,
That's why I was confused.
Yeah.
No, he didn't have his mask on, and he's just sitting up alive. I'm like, who is that? In my group chat, I was like, that's Drake. Like, are you serious?
I'm looking forward to the break week, a little breather, because a lot has happened over the past two
lots of
chapters.
videos
So
to watch.
I have no idea what to theorize from here, because I'm not a theorist, but good chapter. I gave it like an 8 out of 10. I thought it was just
Yeah.
Like, it's nothing crazy. Definitely not a 10 out of 10. So let's
Like that
switch
next
gears.
chapter,
Let's switch gears. We finally out of the One Piece. So let's get into you.
Yeah, get into our guests.
So normally we try to learn more about our guests. We give you some time to talk about yourself and how you got through your journey of life and where you are. So Kimmy, you want to take the lead here?
Yeah, please. Well, start off, please, by telling us, where you kind of started, what's your interest now, and what kind of got you into this space.
Cool. It all began. No.
It was a dark, stormy day
Right, it was a dark,
in the
stormy
streets
day.
of Brooklyn.
In Flatbush. And no, like I feel like I've always been like a nerd. So like that's my starting point is like, renting the Sailor Moon VHS from the store around the corner from my house, watching the Pokemon, watching my 4 kids, and from there I kind of like super got into like fashion. Like I got into fashion through like cartoons and anime, video games for sure. Like I played Final Fantasy X2.
Oh, yeah.
And I was just like, I want to dress like these girls, or like Tifa and like Advent Children, Final Fantasy. Like I was like, I want to dress like this. And especially back then, there wasn't as much access to like cute, cheap, alternative clothing. So like nobody looked like that. That was like really like, ooh, like you look like a video game character. So then I like became sentient that like, okay, I'm into fashion, but I'm also nerdy. And then I discovered cosplaying through like cosplay music videos on YouTube. Back
oh my
in the
god,
day, like,
yes.
Shout out Beat Down Boogie and like Mineral Blue and all those people. Like, and like I was like, damn, these cons look fun. Cosplaying looks fun. Like I'm already into fashion. At that time, I was also doing like freelance styling, like fashion styling. So
really, that's cool.
Yeah, so it's kind of just like. And as a stylist, you kind of create a story with your outfit or your clothing, whatever, the picture, whatever it is you're styling. And it's just like that with cosplay. You're like creating the story of that character. You're portraying that character. So I was like, it's kind of the same thing. So I cosplayed. My first con was like New York Anime Fest. Is that what they were calling it back then?
I'm like, that's a back in my day.
You've been cosplaying more than 10 years,
like,
right?
Yeah, it was like in the basement of the Javits Center for like 2 days. I want to say it was New York Anime Fest because Anime NYC wasn't here yet.
No, that wasn't
so it was back then, and like even back then, I was into like J Fashion as well. So like also J Fashion was a pretty big part of how I kind of slipped into cosplay.
Nice.
We go from like the Visual K, Decora, Garu. You go through all the styles, and then you're like, okay, maybe I'm just like a weeb into fashion. So I started doing the cosplay stuff, and then from there, it's just gotten bigger in every sense of the word. From when I started.
You be everywhere, so.
So what now? But I just mean just cosplay in general. Like the concept of cosplay is it's not even like a niche anymore. Like I wouldn't even call it niche anymore. It's
kind of mainstream.
Yeah,
it's
I mean, anime as a whole. I've told them before.
Oh
like, it's in a different sphere now.
Yeah,
now you're like kind of lame if you're not into it.
Yeah, it's like, what do you mean you don't watch like whatever it is?
The fuck are you watching?
Yeah,
then?
like now you get bullied.
Swine.
You get bullied for not watching like Attack on Titan and shit like that.
Oh my god,
Yeah, so that's pretty much where it started. Like I've always been interested in fashion. I've always been into video games and stuff, and it was like stuff that I was doing, and then I saw that like I started finding like community of people, especially like Black people and stuff that were like into these kind of stuffs online, and then that kind of grew because obviously when you meet more people that are into the stuff you do, you feel more comfortable, you do it more often.
Absolutely.
You start doing like meetups in like Chinatown, back in like Elizabeth Center Mall, those like throwback stuff. So like like that's kind of where it just started, and I kind of just been in that space since.
And you've been doing your fashion podcast and stuff too, right?
Yeah, so I do a fashion podcast with Afropunk. It's called Attack on Trend, and that's basically like
fire name, bro.
Hey,
yeah.
Shout out to
I was like, whoever thought of that, man?
Shout out to Thou Dooley. She used to do the podcast with me, and now she's like doing her own thing. But like, yeah, she thought of it because we definitely wanted the whole point of the podcast was to bridge that gap of like anime and we see how big it is now, like anime inspired fashion in anywhere from like high fashion brands like Loewe and Balenciaga to like normal like small shops, people making their own merch and fan art type of like prints and things like that. And like I just saw it becoming like really, really big. I just saw anime just becoming integrated into like everything, like quite literally every like makeup and gaming and,
so
and
much
like clothing. So
now you can't escape it, really.
Yeah,
like,
you can't escape it. So it's like I want to talk about this.
You showed me the car commercial thing, and I was like,
oh, Toyota,
I was like, Toyota has an anime.
Oh,
McDonald's had their
McDonald's
anime.
has an anime. Yeah, so it's like, okay, like I want to talk about this. So like that podcast is fun because I get to like bring on guests and kind of like pick their brain about like, you know, who they think is the coolest dressed characters.
Which
and
is crazy
what's their
because
inspiration.
your co-host Anui?
Yeah, Anuli. Yeah.
Anuli, yes. I ran into them at Anime NYC and I was like, oh my god, that's the same. When I saw her, she was with you, I was like, that's the girl I met.
Yes,
and we
she
like
is.
saying super cool.
Yes, love her. Shout out to Anuli. She's also super fashionable girl. So it was just like, we both like fashion, but we're both really big nerds. So like, we want to talk about that together somehow.
Yeah.
It was hard because when I started cosplaying, like, I was doing so I was a freelance fashion stylist. And in that world, it's like, especially in New York, it's like fashion. Like, if you're not a fashion head or a fashion girly, then you're not taken seriously.
Yeah.
So it's like two separate identities back then. Like, I had my personal page, my fashion page, and then my cosplay. Because every time I would post anything nerdy on my fashion page, people would look at me like, what the hell?
The fuck,
And then vice versa. And then fast forward, and now we have like Meg the Stallion literally cosplaying Todoroki on the cover of Paper Magazine.
Yep.
And every pop star right now is getting into their like alternative video game character bag.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, cool. So it's safe to mix now, I guess. Awesome.
Yeah.
So I was just like, okay,
I mean, definitely like an age thing because like the people who are becoming famous now are like, fortunately, they're younger than us. So, they grew up fully like with my heroes.
Yeah, exactly.
Like we grew up with older shit like Sailor Moon and all that, and Dragon Ball Z, and you know different nuance in regards to hiding your anime.
Yeah, exactly.
Fandom.
They didn't go through
but
that.
now it's just it's just free. So I feel like eventually just anime is gonna be the only thing because like I don't even feel like kids watch American cartoons like that anymore.
Yeah,
they do, but it's kind of like, you know, little Steven Universe, that kind of thing.
Yeah, but I was gonna say, what would be the
isn't that
popular?
over? That's done.
Well, now
American cartoons, I think.
That's about kids now. We were like
industries are investing more into anime. Like, look at Netflix. Netflix is investing huge into anime.
Especially like kids are watching cartoons, but I feel like age wise, like. Even though there's shows like Steven Universe, Amazing Gumball, Adventure Time, who like kids are watching, but like that's also for us. Like I don't care. I'm 30 years old. That's Gumball for me too.
Gumball is fully for adults.
Yes, regular show, things like that. But I don't think they're investing into like the avatars and like we're not getting another.
There's no Hey Arnold. They don't make Hey Arnold anymore. Like they're not making Dougs and stuff like that.
I see Bluey, like, and that's like,
yo,
what is this Bluey thing? What is this Bluey thing?
I put it on for my dog. Because you're talking about that little blue dog, right? On YouTube.
I mean,
that apparently some girls want to bang.
What?
You want to bang Bluey's dad?
Well, Kayla, you should. You're a monster fucker. So.
What? I am also. Wait, hold on. I am also a monster fucker, and I do not want to bang Bluey's dad. I just want to make that very clear.
He's like wholesome. He's a wholesome.
Yes,
dog.
That's why I was confused. And isn't it a kid show?
So.
Hey,
I love
don't come at me. Don't do that, bro. I was like, damn, I called her stray. I've been quiet, bro.
She called me.
So it's not monster fucker. It's not furries. What is this Bluey thing?
Yeah, no, it's just a cute little cartoon from what my little cousin's obsessed. She just had her third birthday of it, and she's like, "Me encanta Bluey." I know she's.
I went into Hot Topic.
He's Australian, right?
Blue's an Australian Shepherd.
I didn't remember my cousin.
No, not your kid.
No, I don't know. So it's just a little dog, but apparently, like, the story is like cool enough that adults can watch it with their kids, and they're not like they don't want to blow their brains out.
Put it on for your dog. You don't pay attention to nothing,
and then I leave. It's for when he's alone
because
he can watch the TV because the colors he can. When they animate it, it's colors that dogs can see.
It is, yeah.
Wow,
that I
really?
Hear.
Okay, that's really cool.
Why do you know that lore and not the actual lore? Like, you know side lore and not real lore.
That's crazy.
Well, I went into Hot Topic and there was like Bluey hoodies, like, and I'm just like,
oh, that's a lot.
Yeah, like you know, like the DBZ hoodies where it's like this full zip hood character, but it's Bluey.
They said, "Fuck Gojo, we got Bluey."
Yeah, and I'm just like,
that's crazy.
I understand.
Bluey with two dicks.
Yeah,
statue.
Like,
no, oh my god, no.
like, I understand meme culture is now, like, mainstream culture, but the Bluey thing, I do not get.
I'm curious. I'm
curious. Can someone enlighten me?
Like, there's times when I be sitting there, I'm like, do I want to turn this on to figure out?
Me too. I've almost clicked it.
I don't necessarily think it's the same level of like the My Little Pony, like the bronies. I don't think it's like
that's what I was thinking.
It's getting there from what I see online.
I have no idea.
I've seen a lot of weird YouTube shorts. Like it's like the My Digital Circus Skibbity Toilet crowd of people.
Yo,
like
Skibbity-Toilet.
I don't know anything about that.
Oh,
that's when I was like, I'm old.
God.
Yeah,
So I don't even. Like, I want to shoot them bare. Like, I want to shoot them. I want to lead with love first. We come from a generation that says shit like for shizzle. You know what I mean?
Don't do that to us.
Like for shizzle my nizzle. Like we like bling bling. Like we come from a lot of weird stuff. If you're honest about it,
like
right?
first gen internet generation.
Yeah.
So, like, is Skibbity so far from for
Skibbity
shizzle?
is far, bro.
For shizzle my nizzle?
For shizzle my nizzle means something. For sure, my nigga. Bling, 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 jewelry. Like,
Skibbity.
Skibbity.
You
Riz,
know?
at least Riz is the only one I give a pass because Riz means something.
Yeah.
Like, it's short for charisma.
Yeah.
It's got Riz, like
I hate
swag.
that
Oh,
they
that's
took
what it is? Riz is short for charisma?
Yeah, you got
Where
the
you
Riz.
been at?
You never knew that?
I never asked.
Oh.
He's been using it. He's been like, I just got it. I just got it. I don't gotta know what it means. No, that and I hate they took yacht.
Yeah.
Because like all it is us saying goddamn, but like a little bit of sauce on it.
They're telling people that it
stands for something.
Yeah, it
stands for nothing. What, girthy?
Like, God,
something?
your ass.
Yeah, God, your ass is thick or something like that. Like, God, your ass thick.
No.
Literally, it's just
crazy.
imagining an old black uncle talking about God damn.
Literally,
Like,
like, how do you not hear that
That's
when
it.
you read Gat? You got like Gat, like.
I'm over here like they turned it into like, oh, she has a yacht. I'm like,
yeah, she has a Gat. It's crazy.
No.
Jail.
I hate that. Every time you hear the kids,
Save the kids.
Save the kids.
Save the
they
kids.
got rid of the New York Regents. Save them.
Yeah, for real though.
Yo,
that's
that's
another thing. The Regent stuff, like dressing and language. Like,
Oh, yeah. Did you take the Regents?
I did.
You know they got rid of it, right? For these kids?
Are you sure? I think some schools still have it.
No, it's not in effect yet, but like it's going.
Oh,
like
okay. I didn't know they were going
They're
to.
removing the Regents. I'm like, because they can't fucking pass them.
That's
crazy.
Yeah.
he was like, that's crazy.
That's crazy.
I'm like, what the fuck,
Must
son?
be
You know how many people
nice.
didn't graduate back in my day?
You fat that ass like that was like the whole point of school was the Regents back then.
I got a 66
Yeah.
on the chemistry Regents, and that's passing.
I got a
That's
74
passive.
on chemistry. I think.
Wow,
I
wow.
forgot what I got
97
on
on global though. Ow.
mine.
Okay, anyway.
So how has it felt kind of getting more into just the creative space for anime, being like, you know, a woman of color? 'Cause I feel like there's already so many just different challenges that comes with it, especially because we've been listening to the Megan Stallion album because I was wearing this yesterday and stuff like that. And like, we talked about like what Megan Stallion has been doing for the culture, kind of propelling it and kind of being that idol. I think this new idol for a lot of girls of color that like just nerd stuff. So how's that been for you navigating the space and, you know, kind of going through it all?
I think there's so much more of us now, and I think that's important. And I feel like the more of us I see, the more new people I see. So I just think it's like this growing space of like Black girls showing that we're not a monolith and just being like unapologetically nerdy. Because like, one, we know right now that like anime is mainstream.
Yeah.
So Black girls are gonna like anime. So it's like nice to see that there's no like, you're not a niche weirdo. If you know, like, you're just like, you're a hot girl and you like anime. You
can do both.
Cool. You can do both. Like, you don't have to be like the anime trope or whatever, the anime fan trope. And when I started, like, we really just had like certain, like, there was like the Cosplaying While Black Tumblr page that was like a big network for us, and there was like maybe a little Facebook groups, but now there's like all these different types of podcasts and just content groups, and everyone's like kind of just pushing out so much of their own like ideas and stuff, and I think that's what's growing the community. So I think it's good. I think it's a double-edged sword, just like a lot of things on the internet and social media, because obviously now you have like people who come in and maybe don't really have the best intentions content-wise. It's just kind of bait and engagement and fodder kind of stuff. But like besides that, like when it comes to like Black women, like we are doing our thing, and I'm just seeing so many amazing creators obviously get like overlooked too, because that's how it is in this space online. Yeah, exactly. Like even as a cosplayer, I mean, you as a black cosplayer online, it's like you playing Call of Duty.
I see her comment section.
Yeah, like
Oof.
exactly. Like it's like you playing Call of Duty. It's crazy, and they do it just for fun. Like that's they're just ignorant and 10 years old.
Literally, and they just want to say anything behind the screen.
Literally just want to say anything. So it's like growing up with that. I'm used to it. I know not everyone's used to it, but I am seeing more people not let that deter them from trying to cosplay, getting into being nerdy, making content, and all that type of stuff.
I'm of the mindset, listen, they can't fight probably.
Exactly.
And if they can't fight, I can't be tripping over this comment.
Absolutely, no.
That's a fact.
I'm like, if they not going to say it to my face.
If you're not funny, and if you can't fight, then
that's it.
I said before when we had Kumar, I was like, listen, bro, I feel like there should be a paperwork you got to file when you create a username. Like, can you fight?
Right.
Yeah.
So if
watch your mouth.
If you can fight, then hey, say what you're gonna say. If I know you're gonna fuck me up, then it is what it is. I'm humble. I know when I can't take it. Like if niggas Nelson, I'm like I'm gonna think twice about 6'6". Dream job wise, you know, because you've been hosting a lot of stuff. Which like I want to know how you even got into like hosting. Like how does that?
You've been styling, you've been cosplaying,
yes.
you've been hosting.
Yeah,
you've been all over.
I have lived many lives.
Yeah.
That must be like a hell of a balance.
Well, technically, I got into hosting through cosplay, but I started to host Girls Game Night, which is like an annual charity event that I do with Land Party out here, and it's just
amazing.
Thank you. It's just a night that like we kind of open up the OS NYC. We open up the space for girls to come and in a judge-free, stress-free zone to like try out new games, participate in like casual tournaments, and just kind of like make it so that you feel comfortable enough trying something new to see if you like it, meet other girls that game and stuff. Because
that's really cool.
Just like being a black cosplayer online, being a black girl gamer, it's like exactly the same.
It's rough.
It's pretty freaking rough. So it's nice to have a space where it's like you don't have to feel like you have to be the best at everything. If anyone knows me, I'm the biggest Tekken shit talker, and I'm like not even that great. I'm just very passionate about the game, and that's okay. Like, that still makes me a gamer. I still play the game. Like, there's this connotation, it's like, oh, if you're not good at the game, then you're not a gamer. And it's like, well, no.
I play Smash Bros. With items.
Yeah, you know, like, I actually enjoy getting my ass beat sometimes. Like,
I'm a sadist. It's fine. Like,
exactly.
I like playing.
Just playing. Yeah.
So from there, like, with Girls Game Night, so we do that every year. It's always the Sunday of Anime NYC.
Ooh.
So it's going to be this Sunday in August.
Oh,
but,
wow.
yeah, so from there, I used to host that, and then I kind of just realized, I think through, when I started getting more into the whole, like, wanting to bring in my fashion side, when I figured it was safe now.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, we're mixing things. Woo, niches collide. So once I started getting more into that, I realized that, like, I really like talking. And, like, I like to yap. I like to interview people. I like to hear people's perspectives on things, whether it's, like, pop culture, social commentary, anime, gaming, whatever. I like hearing people's opinions, asking them that. And so from there, I was like, okay, like, I think I want to, like, show that more. I come from the era of content creating where it's like we was just posting pictures.
Yeah.
Like, all this video stuff
all new.
You young whippersnappers with your videos and your TikToks.
I'm not even used to like I know some people that'll just like throw up their phone and record in their like kitchen and their kitchen look crazy. Like I don't come from that. But it doesn't matter anymore. Like no one even says anything. Like back in the day, like
you even wash your dishes and you making a video.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So like I come from that like the background has to be perfect. Same. And like I don't want it, but no, people just bonnet on, and it's like I don't do that.
In bed to have that confidence.
Yeah, and it's
crazy.
like, and that's what I love about Gen Z. Like they
don't care.
It's just about getting it out and saying whatever they want to say. Mm-hmm. And like that's something I had to learn.
Yeah,
you gotta put it out. That's
exactly.
I was like sometimes like it's hard to like kind of get to that making it perfect thing. Like you're gonna be here all day making it perfect. Yep. Sometimes you just gotta put it out.
Exactly.
I think that's my biggest struggle. Is I come from a generation where, like, maybe it's just me and, like, middle school mean girls, but, like, they would pit everything against, like, oh, this thing in the background, you left that in?
Literally,
your shoes, this thing's not done?
Your nails not done, your hair is not, like, it's like, it's so crazy.
Your eyeliner's, like, kind of off one side. You really posted that?
Yeah,
like,
at least men just are just mean to each other.
Oh, my God.
So it's like, and then I'll see people post pictures with things like that, and I'm like, oh, okay, like,
I would never do that.
Yeah. Like, nothing didn't blow up. So I'm like, okay, maybe I need to. So from there, I was like, okay, like I need to start talking more. I want to start because I used to write a lot too. Like when I was younger, like elementary, I remember like drop everything and read Dear Time, like back in elementary school, and I used to do that. So like I used to write a lot, and I was like, okay, I wrote like some articles and stuff like for cosplay, like just freelance offshoots. So I was like, okay, from there, let me get on camera, I guess. Let me start videotaping things. But yeah, and I really like it, and I'm also very shy, so it was
the way you even said that, you was like,
because it's so annoying. Like every time, like before an event, I've done this a billion times, and it's just my body. Yeah, my body's like, okay, well, you're gonna fail now, bitch. Go on. You
gotta go.
Why do I have to feel like that? But yeah, so it's like the more I do it, the better I feel about it. So I like that. So it's just something I like started doing, and then I linked up with like LAN Party, and I always have like I have too many ideas. That's literally my downfall.
Same ADHD brain. Let's go.
All day, exactly. So my brain is always like, oh, this is cool. So I start thinking of like cool events, like
what's the next
watch
thing?
Parties, and like I know we did like the One Piece live action watch party at OS and things like that. So I also like bringing together the community, especially here in New York. I went out to MomoCon, and this was like a conversation we had when my
Rob was there,
and like their community, their sense of just like, I don't know if it's just like the space that Atlanta has. Like it just feels different. Really? And when I come out here, it's like after our event, we kind of all go our separate ways. And it's just like, I don't know, like I feel like having more space in a place sometimes makes people closer. Like you're able to have better events and
come together.
Yeah, come together in a less stressful way. Like in New York, it's like, how far is it? You gotta take the train.
It's also like the South, so it's already a different type of like
so it's a
family type
feeling I had.
And you basically went to Wakanda.
Yeah,
so like, you can't really compare going to Wakanda Con.
But that's the thing. I'm from Brooklyn, so it's like to me, it's like, girl, that's Wakanda too. Like,
girl, you know, it's different between being in Best Side, being in Flatbush.
That's
you can't just be going to both.
Especially now. But like. Yeah, like I like bringing together that sense of community because, like I said, back in the day, it was just like the one few like black emo kids that you knew that like would hang out in like the Barnes and Noble's manga section, and that's where you found your friends. So like now it's like you can find your friends at like a gaming event or like an anime event or at Kino or at
and now we're old enough to go to places.
Exactly. Now we're old enough. Now I don't have to lie to my parents about being in Chinatown.
Yeah, it works out.
Exactly.
So as a longtime cosplayer, I know like lots of people have different like niches in what they do. Mm-hmm. Like some people specialize in wigs, some people specialize in like editing. Mm-hmm. What would you say your niches are?
I would definitely say styling. I think one of the strongest assets that I brought into the cosplay world was that like just the idea of like making things look good, like pinning and tucking and just little things like that. And also just finessing because like I don't make like some of my cosplays I make, some of my cosplays I style, some of my cosplays I buy, obviously. Mm-hmm. So it's like being able to have the mind to like look at an outfit and be like, okay, like I can buy this shirt and turn it into this kind of thing.
Yep.
Like DIY style.
The best kind.
Definitely that. And
so you just did the what's the Mega Stallion? The something Channel 5.
Oh, Space Channel 5. Yeah.
That was so cool.
Yeah. It's giving Egghead Island vibes.
Yeah, the boots. Yes, exactly. I saw that too, and I was like, wow, this is so Egghead. It's like all trending at the same time. Yes.
Reuse.
And like, yeah, so things like that. And I would definitely say like, again, coming from the stylist editorial eye, like photography wise, I think that would be one of my niches too. Like, again, it holds me back because it takes me like a month to get any photo shoot that I do out.
Same.
But like I like it because it's like the quality or like whatever editing I'm doing to like match the character. Because I really like to match bring the character's vibe to. I don't like feeling like I'm just wearing the costume and I'm just like here. Like, so yeah, definitely bringing the character alive, kind of creating a story sometimes, and like styling, just putting everything together.
Nice. I like that. What would you say right now is your favorite, like, I guess, convention to go to? I know, going from so many different ones.
You might get her in trouble.
Honestly, yeah.
And you can't answer.
No, I can.
She's like, my allegiances.
Or at least your tops.
Evo doesn't count, so I'm not even going to say Evo, because that's a gaming tournament, so that doesn't count. Honestly, I really enjoy Holiday Matsuri.
Ooh, I've heard good things of that.
Yeah, it's in Florida. It's in Orlando.
for you guys that don't know, it's basically a holiday convention. So everyone dresses up in like their Christmas outfit, like cosplays, but in Christmas.
Yeah, like
So-
a Christmas version
cool.
of whatever. Like,
Yeah.
and like, it's really fun. Like, Holiday Monster gives me the vibes of old school Katsucon, where it was
Aw.
like, you go there and like the cosplayers are like sitting on the ground and everyone's like,
chilling.
no one has their phones out kind of vibe.
Oh, really?
Like, very, well, not now, but I mean like that old school vibe. That's how
Okay.
it felt. Like, it wasn't like everyone's making TikToks. It was just
Yeah.
like we're all here being weebs and, you
That's
know,
pretty
probably like
cool.
on a DS on the floor and chilling and stuff. So Holiday Monster kind of has those like, you know, like at night people walk around in like the kigus and
Yeah.
it just feels like old school con vibes. I really like Holiday Monster. I would love Anime NYC if Jacob Javits was connected to a hotel.
Oh my god, that would be the best.
But it's the first time it's happening in the summer.
yes.
I have high hopes.
Yes, me
I have
too.
so much high hopes.
It's gonna be
'cause
great. I'm excited.
November, y'all were playing us.
Oh my God,
y'all
no,
were
freezing.
playing us.
I liked it in
cosplaying.
November.
No, it's
But
so
I'll be
You
cool.
wearing
weren't
clothes.
cosplaying. Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
you're not
wearing
I
clothes.
dressed as Rebecca from Cyberpunk.
I was Mirko.
Oh shit.
We were bugging.
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 Disgusting.
Like, it was a polar vortex. Like, they
Disgusting.
actually should have canceled it, and
Yeah.
they didn't, and I was tight.
The
That's so, like,
The 1 year it was Line Con and we were outside for like 3.5 hours.
LineCon, yes,
Yeah.
yes.
It was rough.
But I do like Anime NYC,
I just discovered
obviously.
what that term meant. I was like,
Line
why does
con.
everybody keep writing that? I was like,
Yeah.
line con. And I was like, oh, it's because y'all wait on lines so
Holiday
long.
Monster.
I've never had to wait on lines long.
Normally you
Yeah,
don't.
normally it's pretty good.
It was just that 1 year after
And-
COVID, so.
Obviously, I like DreamCon, but more so just because I get to see like my peoples and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I did enjoy MomoCon. I feel like it's a very big con. Like, just getting to everywhere takes like 10 minutes each. It's big.
Really?
Like
So I
the
would-
convention center is just
yeah,
huge?
it's, like,
Okay.
big.
Oh wow.
But there's lots of things to do, and I would definitely like plan it differently, not wear cosplays that pop or move pretty much, because there's too much walking.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I really like Momo, but I definitely would say Anime NYC and Hallmat and old school Katsu.
What would you recommend for someone who's trying to start getting into
Mhm.
that kind of scene, but
Mhm.
they don't know where to go, where to start?
I would definitely start with a smaller con and then do Anime NYC. But also, like, comparatively, I would still call Anime NYC a smaller con. Just
Yeah.
because it's just at Jacob Javits and it's just that area.
Yeah.
Like, comparatively, where you're, like,
Yeah,
walking.
New York Comic Con is that's different like locations.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like, even New York Comic Con is, like, bigger. There's a whole outside part and stuff.
Wild.
Yeah.
4 different places now.
You
It's,
just try to throw
it's
Danny
big.
into Katsucon.
Right. But if it's, like...
But Katsucon is different.
Yeah, a Katsu, that's what I'm saying. It all depends on, like, your level of weebness,
Comfort,
too.
yeah.
Yeah, and comfort. So, like...
Well, Danny, explain your
Really?
level of
I
weakness.
He gets
The
really
last one-
angry.
the
You
last
would
one-
be fine at
Distance.
Katsu.
Weakness from a distance.
That's what I'm
I don't
saying.
really
Okay.
I think
You would be
Katsucon
fine
would
at
be
Katsu,
fine.
because Katsu isn't, like, Anime Expo.
It's not
It's-
like
Yeah,
I've been to a
no.
convention in like a decade.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no, it's
yeah.
not, like, super packed and very industry and very
Yeah.
go, 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 and
it's very
thousands
chill.
of people, thousands of kids. Like, Katsu is very, like, friend groups.
Yeah.
It's like you
Yeah.
go with your homies.
Yeah, you
So-
go with your homies, you chill, you go to the events, you
Yeah.
drink, you
Yeah,
eat.
you drink.
And
I
you
think
just-
because we're grumpy old men, I think one of our
Totally
biggest
understood.
worries is like having to be stuck there.
Totally understood.
In the hotel.
Because he's like, once he
Mhm.
found like, wait, the hotel is where the con is too.
Mhm.
Like
Yeah.
it's in, and I sometimes like need a separation from people. Where
No,
the
but
room
it's
is
good,
the
you
room.
just
The room is
Go
not
up.
just the answer for me.
Okay, I was about to
I
say
mean,
the room.
I need to physically
Be,
not
Detach.
well,
be in this
that's
area.
fair. Well, at least for Katsu too, like there's hotels around the area.
Yeah.
Usually
Mhm.
people
That's
are
why
having their
we were
room
wondering about
parties and
hotels
stuff.
around.
Yeah, there's hotels across the street and up the block because it's on what's that harbor?
I don't know,
called?
but it's a strip.
Yeah,
It's a whole strip of stuff.
Yeah, it's like a whole strip. It's by the water, and you can leave, and like
Yeah.
there's an outside part. There's a Ferris
He
wheel.
smiled. He's like,
He's
yes.
like, I
He
can
said, I
leave.
want to be able
Yeah.
to leave.
No, it's not just like
Yes.
you're just stuck in this like dusty, crowded like.
I'll
Yeah.
Uber there and back. That's fine.
A week. No, you can walk,
Right.
but I mean it's freezing too. That's another thing.
Yeah.
But MagFest, it's in the same place that they have Katsu, but it's in January.
And for video games,
yeah,
too.
video games and music.
Yeah.
Very black, very fun. It's like kind of like a big 4-day party. I haven't been yet personally myself, but
I
heard
always hear good things.
nothing but good
Yeah.
things.
Yeah, all good things.
The one year I was supposed to go, 2020.
R.I.P.
Yeah.
So do you have like any advice for anybody also looking to get into kind of doing what you do, just like they're hosting different events around here. Like if somebody just said, I'm just a person that's been indoors the whole time, and I want to start like hosting events or somehow get into the space, what would you say would be the best course to kind of go about that now in this current environment?
I would say, especially in this current like social climate, first things first is like find/build a community first. I don't know if it's just a personal thing with me, but kind of just jumping into an already like their community and kind of just going like, I do this too, versus like making friends, actually getting to know the people that you want to host things for and do things for. Yeah. I think that makes a difference.
Yes, for sure.
So it's like, oh, I actually know you, like I've seen you around, like you're cool, instead of just like a random big name. It's kind of like when like these companies like bring out like really big influencers to host something, but it's like we've never seen them. Or we're like, you're not like us. Like no, but like we've never seen you around. Like again, that could be the New York in me, because I've been told that is the New York in me. But it's also like I just like to like know that you actually care about the community, because like I said, there's a lot of
it's given. I don't know these niggas.
Yeah, like I just like to know that I'm like, and it's like that's what I'm saying. If you're new, like the best thing to do is come out to things that's already happening.
Yeah,
make those friends, chat it up to those people, and then whatever your idea is, like you, and then that's how you would be able to make the connections you need to use a space, like a location, or meet whoever you want to have to invite them to your event and things like that. Yeah, it's definitely doable, especially now. I don't think now is like the best time ever to
with all the social media.
Yeah, it's the best time ever to do anything, really. But especially in like the nerd space, whatever you want to do, like it's time.
It's great.
Yeah. So what are some of your, I guess, 3 most influential fashionable anime characters for you?
Ooh, definitely Nana.
Nana's
Nana.
A good one.
That's still on my watch
list. Like not
list.
Hachi, but Nana.
Yeah, me
that's
too.
On my watch list. I've like seen so many YouTube videos about it. I'm like, I gotta watch some big 4-headed Lyoko looking characters.
I'm dead.
Definitely Yusuke Urameshi.
There you go.
He loves that grungy.
You love
90s.
yourself some Yusuke, boy.
Yeah,
Yusuke fanboy.
Yes.
Would you let Yusuke Urameshi babysit your kid?
No. This is the question. Would you let Yusuke or Levi Ackerman babysit your kid?
Damn.
Take your time.
We'll
edit it.
We'll edit it.
Damn. No, because I think they'd both be really not really great. I think they'd be good in their own way, because like Yusuke's like the like fun uncle that it's like he's gonna be like playing with your baby but still protecting them. But
or might punch them.
I mean, he may teach them how to punch.
Tough love.
I don't think he'll punch them. He'll be, the uncle that be slap boxing with their nephews. And then Levi, I know my baby's safe at least and clean.
I told you, bro. Everybody reaction is the clean thing.
Yeah, like I know, like he's taking care of that baby. I don't know.
Might have even told him math.
Yeah, that's what I'm
prepared him for the
That's
regents.
why Levi's a better option.
Yeah, Levi would be a more mature option for sure. Like he's a better option in terms of like learning and cleanliness.
This has been like a debate since
the whole
our first episodes.
Really?
Yeah,
since our first episode,
I think like since like episode like 4 or 5.
No, the homework would be done. He'd be like bathed. He'd eat, and then for Yusuke,
Yusuke would teach him the social skills.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I probably have to like bathe him after
who
again
needs social skills
home,
anymore?
But like,
what?
Who needs social skills anymore?
Anyways,
social
who's
skills
your
are
third
overrated.
Fashionable character.
Jesus Christ.
No.
Them sandals? Sorry, Danny.
The Jesus sandals.
Oh, yeah. I was going to wear those today, but it's too cold.
Like all the Sailor Moon villains,
yes,
for sure.
Absolutely.
Those are some really good costume work.
Literally the most iconic.
Does Final Fantasy count as an anime? Can I sneak that in there? Is that cheating?
Because you're a guest, we'll let you rock.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Final Fantasy character.
You get one, but if it was one of these two of me, you'd be like, nah, that don't count, bro.
Riku from Final Fantasy, Pain from Final Fantasy, obviously YPR, like all 3 of those girls. And also I like Tifa's outfits. I really like video game because I'm into like dressing like a cyberpunky mechanic NPC from any video game ever.
So what are some of your favorite video games? I feel like we're not even like
really getting into
I love Persona. I love Yakuza.
Jesus Christ, you in the trenches, my guy.
Yeah.
I haven't even touched that.
Really? I don't know anything about.
I'm too scared.
I don't know anything about Persona.
Scared of Persona? Why?
Because I know how many hours I'm about to sacrifice.
Fair. That's
like
true.
you.
That's
now I sound like a One Piece hater because I'm like, yo, bro,
yes,
no.
You know how many hours?
But I'm not saying I know it's good.
No, yeah.
I'm not calling it trash. I'm just saying like,
You know that's a
I
commitment.
know I'm going to commit at least like a year of my life.
Yeah.
At least.
It would be worth Persona 5 worth it.
So Persona, Final Fantasy.
I really like Yakuza.
Never played Yakuza.
I didn't even know
really
it was a game.
good. Overwatch, obviously.
Are you a Kingdom Hearts fan?
I do like Kingdom Hearts.
We're gonna buy a Kingdom Hearts for our birthday.
Oh yes.
Apparently, I've never played any of them before. Yeah.
No, that'll be fun, especially for the first time. I mean, I started with PS2. So I'm a very big PS2 is the best console library ever. I don't think it can be topped.
Take.
Yeah.
Very safe
type
take.
shit. Yeah. So Dark Cloud. I like a lot of old Takken Power and Juju.
Cloud. Oh, yo, Takken the Power.
Yeah,
you remember the Nickelodeon show for Takken the Power and
exactly.
Juju?
Shark Tale. The Shark Tale game was fun.
the
Nickelodeon
Shark Tale game.
The Shark Tale game was really fun. I liked a lot of old PS2 games.
That's
Obviously, great. Space Channel 5. But yeah, I would say top would be I like RPGs. I'm not good at them, but I like them. And the only FPS I'm good at is Overwatch. So
valid. Yeah. That's the only one I played.
I'm still Tekken.
And
clearly,
of course,
I'm very big FGC.
I'm trash at I'm so trash at Tekken, but I am at Marvel's Capcom.
Okay, yeah.
That's my shit.
Yeah, me too.
I'm at that.
Yeah.
I beat Kumar when we were out the other day.
Oh, word?
He was actually sick. He couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it.
When the button mashing comes in clutch.
Played, no, I know what I'm doing, bro.
Oh, all right.
But it was actually the
he used the hitbox,
yeah. But he actually be going playing at tournaments and shit. Bro, I just be in the crib used to get my ass with my cousin.
Bringing it to console.
So I played him. We were out. I forgot where we were. We was in Manhattan, and I can't beat him. And he was like, "Yo, run it back," and I was like. All right, man, you got one more running back, bro. I'm taking my W and going away, bro.
As you should, because that's how you get it.
That's so they announced They announced a whole Marvel collection for Switch with all those games.
Oh,
they
bring
it all the time.
Yeah.
So Marvel's Capcom 1, 2, 3, Street Fighter versus
oh shit, I didn't know that.
X-Men, all those games they put into one collection. I hit him up. I was like, yo, so you want to run it back?
Let's go.
Back, my guy. So this is the last segment. We'll wrap this up.
Tell us
about blind ranking.
Ooh.
Cool.
Oh, here we go.
5 characters by fashion sense.
Ooh, okay.
Oh, interesting.
So 5 characters, okay.
All right.
Do we have a limit? Are the characters from a specific series?
No, I'm gonna name 5 characters. You're gonna blind rank them 1 to 5.
Okay, gotcha.
And you're gonna put them. You don't get to change it once you choose.
Okay.
I'll tell you one at a time.
Got it.
So I'm gonna say the character's name. You gotta choose where they're at 1 to 5, and then I'm gonna tell you next character, and then whatever spots you have left, you gotta fill it up. And you can't change it.
Once you write it down.
That is it.
Okay.
Pew pew.
Oh, God.
All right. The first character. Have you seen Skate the Infinity?
I haven't seen it, but I know the characters if you tell me their hair color.
Adam from Skate the Infinity.
Blue. Yeah. He's
one who wears
black,
a mask.
Right? He's like brown.
No, he's white with shades. He wears shades.
He's the all red suit with the big hair with the mask. Yeah. That was really good.
That's like his.
That's his
show. Otherwise, he wears a suit.
His secret identity.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I know where I play.
Next up,
Next up, Muzan from Demon Slayer. Next up, Yugimoto.
Who?
Okay.
Yugi.
Oh, Yugi, like Yugi. Okay.
Yugi boy.
Yugi boy.
I mean,
she's like, he got that shit on.
He got 2 belts.
He do have 2 belts, but not Yami Yugi.
Wait, that's a good. That's
a good question.
Oh my god! Really?
Wait,
oh my god! Fine. Yes, you get Yami Yugi.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh my god!
Two different things.
I'm like, oh yeah, they was about to. I was like, all 3 of y'all was looking at me like, which one, bro?
Yeah,
which one, bro?
Kind of makes a difference.
My chair fell down.
I
got down here.
All right. Next one.
Doflamingo.
Oh,
I'm waiting to hear.
Pink fur coat.
Hold on.
Oh
no, this is the time. You can't wait.
I can't wait.
Remember the Jonathan Majors? Remember that cosplay?
I interviewed him. Shout out to Julian.
Yeah, we saw that. That was pretty dope.
He's awesome.
What's his name? Flamingo?
Doflamingo.
Or
Dofi.
Dofi? Oh, that's
damn, but who's the... All right.
You don't know who the last one is.
It don't even matter at this point.
Last one?
So
don't fucking say it. Who is it?
Damn, bro, I didn't even get
it. Now I think I know who he's going to say.
I'm not petty.
Who?
Faye Valentine from Cowboy Bebop.
Wait, Faye Valentine what?
Cowboy Bebop.
Oh, I'm comfortable with this.
I'm happy with my
You
list.
don't say Yusuke?
I thought you were gonna say Yusuke.
Yeah,
I thought you were
I ain't
gonna
do
say
I ain't gonna do you like that. I was gonna put him. I was like, nah, he's gonna be so mad.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because I knew he was gonna be tight about Yugi and.
I'm upset.
All right, Danny. So this is Danny's top 5 fashionable characters in anime.
I'm comfortable with my list, honestly. I put Muzan at number 5. He's cool, but it's not that great.
Yeah.
It's average. It's average for me.
Yeah.
I put Adam as number 4. Honestly, it's just the costume and then that blue tuxedo thing.
But still, he designed it.
Yeah.
And then he designed his next one, too.
4. He's top 5.
I don't care about the production.
Let's
I don't
start.
care about the production. I'm only here for the show.
Right.
I don't know. It's cunty.
Faye got number 3. Faye got 3.
Yeah.
So I'm comfortable with that. Yami Yugi at number 2.
Yeah.
Those 2 belts. They be
You
killing.
love,
They
you
jacket
love,
over
you
the
love the
shoulder.
cockroach
Right,
steppers.
like,
The cockroach!
Cockroach killers. And then Dofi at number 1, which I'm
Yeah.
comfortable with.
Okay.
Okay.
He's got multiple different fits that just.
All right,
Fair.
Kimmy, what's your 5?
So I ended up with Faye at number 1.
Yikes.
I'm like,
Oh, damn.
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 All right. I mean, she be bobbing, her outfit.
Yikes.
Why'd you say
Damn.
yikes like that?
At number 1?
I mean, I wouldn't have put her, but I wasn't gonna put. I didn't know who was.
Explain yourself.
I would have put her at number 2. Okay, if I could. Yugi, I have as number 2 because I was like, he be out here. He be out here with his look. Adam, I have as number 3. Not upset about
Nate.
it. I'm like, he has a little cunty outfit. Muzan, I would have put him number 5 if I could, but he's number 4. And then Dofi, unfortunately, he had to take the L to go at number 5. If I would have known, I would have moved him up. But
I don't know. I don't know
Muzan
that.
at number 4. I'm fine with it.
All right. And what's your 5?
I fucked up.
And that's the
She's
point.
like, ooh.
What we got?
But I have Dofi as number. Okay, I'll do for 5. I put Faye as 5 because Faye was last and I got set up. Do not quote me. Do not quote me. Blame him. But I would have put Faye as number 2.
Mm-hmm.
I have Adam as 4. Not really familiar, but apparently he designed his own outfit, which is important to me. So I'm gonna keep him as 4.
Not to Danny.
Muzan as 3. He's
alright.
He's pretty drippy. Like he's clean. You feel me? He gives me what's his face?
Michael
from,
Jackson Thriller.
Michael
Yeah,
Jackson,
exactly.
yeah.
Yugi as number 2.
So everybody put Yugi as 2.
Yeah.
Fashion,
He's
bro.
got
That's why I
fashion,
said
yeah.
I would have put him at 4.
I
bro.
mean, if it was like Yugi and Seto, Yugi was definitely below Seto because Seto.
Fair.
Of course, no.
But
First of all, he has
Seto,
he has
look
a
at this
blue eyes white
Kokaiba.
dragon jet. That alone is drip. That counts as drip. Hating on
that
my
coat
boy.
though, I don't know.
And then number 1 is Dofi.
Yeah, number 1 is Dofi.
But
All right.
Respect.
It's a respectable list. You
I,
really,
I like how he styled himself. Like I feel like Faye would have been number 1, but it's just a cute outfit that you could wear. Like I mean, not anywhere, but
Cute,
like anywhere. Yeah, like it's just cute. Like it's like okay, I'm going clubbing. I'm putting on the Faye Valentine outfit.
Yeah.
But like Dofi has like a whole style that like matches his character, which I love. So I like that.
for Coke Poppy.
Yeah,
Word.
exactly.
I was actually interviewing the person. What was the person name that styled? the One Piece character?
Alexander-Julian, yes. He was cool. He's super cool. He's a big weeb. He actually cosplayed Dofi at Anime NYC
Really?
a few years ago.
That's
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah, because I think you were telling me a little bit about that.
Yeah,
you said
so-
they styled the One Piece live action.
Yeah,
people.
for their like press outfits, he
Yo.
did One Piece live action styling, and I think he's still currently styling the dude who plays Usopp. If I'm not mistaken.
Jacob.
Ooh,
Yeah,
nice.
My boy Jacob Romero. Yo, that promo, those promo outfits.
Yeah, they were so good.
Like I was doing so much YouTube content of that promo run when it was happening, bro. Oh my, they killed it.
Yup. I was like, I need to find out who styled it because I realized that like it was character matching like way
For
too much. I was
sure.
like, there's no way whoever styled this just like read a synopsis.
Yeah,
of
like
One
you can't
Piece.
just be a
Yeah,
stylist
like
and not
you've
know.
watched One Piece
Yes.
before.
Like you have a tattoo somewhere.
Yeah.
You're like, a fan. Like you are a
Exactly.
fan. And then even taking a lot of inspiration from like a lot of the covers and the volumes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Like a lot of the like Oda's artwork and stuff like that. Yeah, he's super cool. Really talented, and it was like fun. I was like, and it was funny because he ended up seeing my video of me asking who the fuck styled them because it was such a perfect like styling.
They had
Amazing.
that shit.
Yeah,
Oh,
so that was
boy.
cool. Like I was like, once I saw he had Nami wearing the tangerine color, I was like, nah, this is heat.
Some-
Hold on,
someone
knows
cooked. Someone
something.
cooked here.
Someone knows.
Someone
And Jacob
cooked
with the goggle hat, I was
Ooh.
like, nah, someone knows something,
Yeah.
bro. And that was super cool.
So what are we looking forward to, guys? Anything coming up?
Honestly, with all like the Dan to Dan news that's coming out,
Yeah.
that's just like it's just on my mind. It's honestly the only thing I'm counting down to.
All right. Chill.
I have
and-
2 things.
I was gonna say one more thing. Bleach was just announced for Core 3. It's gonna have a lot of anime-only scenes that were approved by Tite Kubo.
Okay.
So
My face went like this a little bit at first. I was like,
Did you read the manga?
nope.
Okay. All right. It's a good thing. It's a good
I
thing.
didn't read the manga either, but I did hear that he is changing a lot of the stuff in the... Not a lot, but like a good bit of
Thank
stuff
the
in
gods,
anime.
he needs to. So
That's
I'm,
what I heard as well. I heard
as
the
a
endings
huge
of Bleach was
Bleach
nice.
fan, with reading the manga the way it ended, the fact that we're getting anime-only scenes is a godsend. So.
Okay.
What about you,
I was
Kimmy?
like...
I'm excited. They announced 2 new games for the Switch. One, they announced a Spy Family game.
Oh, yeah.
So I don't know how that's gonna be. It's
What the hell
probably
is that even going to be? This going to be like Rugrats?
It's
like-
like
it's a little mix.
Yeah.
So-
Actually, you were kind of not far.
Yeah.
off.
Yes.
Because you don't remember those old ass Rugrat
Yeah.
games?
Yeah.
Yes, I have the Paris one for PS1.
Yeah, the Anya one is kind of giving those vibes, and then you can also play as Yor and Lloyd, like kicking ass and like spy stuff. So like that seems a little more interesting. Don't know how it's gonna be, but we'll see. And also they announced a new game for Zelda, Legend of Zelda, where you can play.
They kept
Zelda.
throwing chairs at people.
Yeah, so you can play. So in this game, Link gets taken. You play as Zelda, and she gets like this wand, and you can make copies of things. So she can make copies of chairs and like tables. So everyone keeps doing that scene from Shrek. Give her the chair.
Yeah.
Give her the chair.
You
And she's
becoming a
like,
Zelda girly is so funny.
It's
just,
great.
like, literally over the past year because you first got into it.
I'm brand new to it. I never played. I never had any of like those consoles when I was
Same.
younger. So I was like, so it's new. So it's been really fun. So yeah, and it's in
handheld was a
chibi
DS.
form. So it's a new art style.
Oh,
so
cool.
like,
I didn't
Well, no,
know
they
that.
used it for Link's Awakening, the remake.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
it's
yeah,
very
yeah.
similar.
That-
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's going along that style. So I'm very excited.
Yeah.
It should be new. And I think everyone's been waiting to be able to play as Zelda for many years.
Yeah.
So this is great.
When it's not Smash Brothers.
No,
Yeah.
that's nice.
What about your Sailor Moon Day party?
Oh my god, yeah. Oh my gosh. So tomorrow's gonna be attending a Sailor Moon party.
I'll see you
Yeah.
later.
Are you going?
Yeah.
Oh my god, this is gonna be great.
Delegate Casual was like, oh, you'll be there, I'll be there too.
Yes, yeah, because every time I'm dragging their asses out. He says he's coming
Well, I gotta go
late.
record a video with Show and Showdown at like 12 in
And then you're
Jersey,
gonna come.
and then I gotta come back to Brooklyn and
Okay,
then come
cool.
to that.
Yay.
Yeah, so yeah, very excited. By the time you guys see this, we'll have already, put out fun pictures and videos, and it'll be a great time. Also Pride. Shout out to us. So
What about you?
Well,
Anything you working on?
Yeah, keeping on the thing of events, next Saturday, July 6th, I'm throwing a FGC event. It's basically a day party. There's also going to be like a bunch of tournaments happening. We got Street Fighter, we got like DNF Duel. There's like
Ooh.
an anime fighter section of the tournament. And then I'm running the like Tekken 8 and DBFZ. I always want to say Dragon Ball. I mean Z Fighters, yeah, but it's DBFZ, like whatever, Z Fighters.
I'm hyped for that sparking game though.
A lot of people are talking about it.
Sparking
Yeah.
game?
They're saying it's the most expensive one.
Why you made that face like you not?
I mean, like, is it really going to be that much different from all the others?
Well, it's Budokai.
Yeah.
You don't like Budokai?
No, I
That's
love
what I've been
Budokai.
hearing.
Budokai 3.
What is that?
The Dragon Ball Z
Dragon Ball
fighting
games.
game from like
Oh.
the early 2000s.
But it's like the environment, like the way the environment reacts to the characters, I hear is like really different. And the fusion stuff.
Yeah.
That's the one with the
We
fusions.
love fusions, yeah.
That'll be interesting. Okay. Yeah, definitely that event on the 6th. Interested for that because like FGC, love my gaming. I am excited for Severance to release a new trailer. I'm gonna get everyone on the planet that I can to watch Severance.
Let's
No,
go.
you piqued my
And
interest.
if you
man.
hate it, I swear to God, I'll pay you $5. It's fabulous.
Danny's about to make the easiest
No,
$5.
Yeah.
I've been interested. It looks good.
So,
Okay.
I swear I'll pay y'all $5.
We got a free
if you
trial
hate
for
it.
Apple TV, so
Let's go.
nice.
There we go.
Are you
I'm
gonna rewatch
excited
Breaking Bad?
Oh yeah.
no.
Oh,
Well,
no.
if you do that, you can watch the Godzilla show as well that I was telling you
Oh,
about.
Monarch?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
So if you
yeah,
use
Monarch.
the
I
thing
tried
for
to
that.
watch that too. So I gotta
Oh, we're actually
try that.
currently watching. What's that Apple TV show with Maya Rudolph?
Oh, I forgot what it's called, but I haven't started it.
It's really
yeah,
good,
like
honestly.
Fresh or something like that,
That's a
yeah.
great show.
Yeah, Apple TV has some sleepers,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
I'm excited for a lot of my like back end content to come out, so I'm excited for like my YouTube to start up again, and also season 2 of Attack on Trend on Afropunk's Twitch channel.
Yeah.
Gonna start getting the guests back up on the stream and sharing all of their weebiness with you guys. And I'm just excited for the summer. I think I need sun. I need some salt water.
Vitamin D out here.
Yeah. trying to think what else.
I was this close to saying pause. I literally had to
waiting.
I had to hold it. I was like, don't
I was
say
waiting.
it.
It's
And
fine.
also, I'm excited for Anime NYC.
Yes.
Because it's the first time that it's hot. And
yes.
hot in New York is like a different type of personality comes out, and I want to see people have fun and
Let's
not
go.
be like running in and out the
Yes.
con.
We might have our first death at Anime.
No,
we gotta be out
don't
here.
have no
My-
fights.
In the cute thotty
I was
outfits.
Exactly.
It'll be nice.
I'm kind of scared about it being in the summer because this is like peak summer.
It is. It's August.
And like we
it's
already
crack a ass.
we already
summer.
know. Like let's be honest. Summer is cute, but New York summer.
No, it's humid
It's
and
not.
disgusting.
It's gonna be cold
But
inside.
to be fair, it's gonna be cold inside, and it's close to the water.
Yeah, that's
So
true.
because that's the craziest thing. It's already cold, and then on 11th Avenue,
Oh, disgusting.
they be trying to kill us every November, bro.
They
Like,
trying to
kill us.
that shit is crazy. Like, cancel that shit. So the fact that it's in August, I'm really excited for that, and I'm excited for Girls Game Night now to be during the summer because I feel like more people will come out.
Hell
Hopefully
yeah.
y'all should come out. It's a free event for girls. Guys, you guys got to donate because we deserve
Yes.
it.
Well, I don't
And,
really have much going on, so
yeah.
I'm just chilling. So thank you again
Of
for
course,
joining
thank
us.
y'all
We
for
really
Yes,
appreciate
I'm
thank
that.
excited to come back here too at some point.
Oh,
Yay!
yeah, listen,
Come
we definitely
please.
plan on trying to expand to like doing some more like online stuff because we want to have the opportunity to get to work with like other people.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Like,
A lot of our stuff is in person, which we love being in person because the energy we get to kind of
Yeah,
exchange
it's
with
different.
each
Yeah.
other.
Like, I haven't done
Other
it in
people.
person in a while.
So
it's
that's
like,
fun too. But
Yeah.
we definitely want to look forward to like doing maybe reviews and things like that. We'll see.
Yeah.
We're still growing.
I'm
It's only been a year, so
Yo,
we'll
it's
figure it
so
out.
crazy that I literally met you randomly off
Oh.
posting.
Well,
that's how friendships
So
start.
actually, fun fact: the only reason I saw that because I wasn't following you at the time.
Yeah,
was
no.
She sent it to me.
Oh, me. Yeah.
Yay!
Oh.
Yes.
She said she was like she randomly hit us in the chat was like, "Hey, look at the sweet thing. This girl's looking for like One Piece fans
I was
to
like,
do this
yeah,
thing.
on Twitter,
You should
someone's like,
hit her. You should hit her up." And I'm like, I guess.
Yeah.
Sure.
It is crazy because that's how I reacted when you did me too. Because I was like, "Who is this?" Like, I don't even. And then you don't have a you didn't have a profile pic at the time.
like a psycho.
So I'm like, damn, I'm about to invite this random person to
I'm
this
pretty
studio.
sure I had a profile pic,
I
bro.
don't think. I think it was your like designed one.
Oh,
so I didn't
it wasn't my
Yeah.
face. It
you.
wasn't my real face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm like, it's a risk, but like, I guess. But
That's
and
how
now we're
it is.
here.
Yep.
And now he's great. And
Cold.
That's how
Yeah.
good friendships start.
Yeah, bro. It
On
was
the
so
internet.
because when she hit me, I was like, I guess I'll send this message, and then we hit back. I'm like, oh shit! I totally after I said that, I was like, that girl's never gonna respond to me.
Oh no!
That's what she did. I was like, that girl's never gonna respond to me. It was like I just sent this. I'm random ass nigga just sending a DM like,
No,
like, yo, I
I
totally
was
would
like,
do
nah,
it.
I needed people, and then I was like, okay, like, and I saw that you had like, a YouTube and stuff. I was like, okay, like he's not just
Yeah.
I'm not a kidnapper. I'm
yeah,
not.
like I was
Yeah.
like, cool.
Stop.
But
It's
even
so
that,
good.
I'm excited for that too because we had so many issues with the so many different people and so much audio tracks. It was a lot.
Oh yeah, you had to record my whole shit on your phone.
Yeah, exactly. So that editing process has
Because I
been
had a newer iPhone.
so much
Oh.
for me and Justin. But I'm excited for that video
Yeah.
to come out. I don't know if like he told you I
Yeah.
did
They know about it.
find a secret One Piece fan. So I'm really excited for that to come out. And yeah, just
I apologize for my behavior on there. I went a little too hard. I went a little too hard on
No,
homie.
you not even.
I
You
was-
weren't even. It was G that was like the meanest. Like G didn't trust nobody. He
dead.
wanted to keep going.
That's so funny.
You wanted to keep going too.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah.
I was like, you thought about it? He was like, wait, actually, no. I was like,
Yeah, I was like, y'all sure y'all want
one
to keep
last
going?
person, because I took advantage of the situation. This is months after, so
Yeah,
it
no, it
is,
don't
right?
matter. It'll be
'Cause
out
I already
in the
knew
next 2
Spencer
weeks.
and Rob, so I was like, well, they definitely ain't the traitors. And
Yeah.
I was like, and I don't know this nigga.
Yeah,
And he's still here with me.
One of these is not like the
and
other.
he got a couple things wrong.
That's
he was
crazy.
And I was like, and I don't like losing.
He's like, I just want to be sure. That's what I just want to be sure.
Like, I want to be 100%. But it was nice. It was dope.
Yeah.
Especially because we all got my little chopper beanie from that.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
shout
Oh,
out
he-
to Steady Hands.
He loved that
Oh no,
so
I was
much.
so happy. I was giddy as fuck. And then
Yes.
it started snowing.
He
Oh,
wore
yeah,
it.
perfect.
He wore it for weeks after that.
Oh,
It was
see, I
great.
love that. Shout out to Steady Hands. Yeah, I'm excited for all the One Piece content I have coming out and just YouTube stuff.
Nice,
and
nice.
Woo.
for y'all to continue doing all this cool shit too.
Thank you. Thank you. We really
And for
appreciate
tomorrow.
it. We really appreciate it, OD. So make sure you guys subscribe to the Moon Piece Podcast YouTube channel. Make sure you follow us on all the socials. Leave a like, leave a comment, and do all of that. And make sure you check out Sachi on all ChibiTh0t social profiles.
Yep. ChibiTh0t with a 0 and Local Magical Gal on Twitch and YouTube.
Woo!
Cool. So-
GAL.
As for that, thank you guys for joining us.
And Attack on Trend. I'm sorry, I have too many.
Yes!
I'm
that
so
too.
sorry. And also follow Attack on Trend if you're into fashion and mixing with like nerdy pop culture stuff. Like we do that over there. So come on over. It's fun time.
Cool. Thanks, y'all. Later.
Bye.
Enjoy life.